We good? Yes, we are good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today's stream is going to be some brutal, harsh truth that ruins people's lives. Actually, literally, actually, too. Literally ruins people's lives. I was just talking to my brother Dean, and I was venting about somebody I know personally and the way that they treated me, and how, in a weird way, it was disrespectful. Not in a weird way, in an obvious way, it was disrespectful. What I mean by in a weird way it was misplaced. It wasn't necessary, but and I started venting, and then I said, to him ultimately, like, bro, I don't even give a fuck about this person that we're talking about. It's not so much them that made me start venting the way that I vented. It's just humanity as a whole, just humans and their behaviors and their odd behaviors and their cringy desires and weird fetishes and weird mental disorders like greed, insatiability, and just I mean, I don't know, man. There's just the human being thing, the human experience has gotten sort of miserable and stale to me. I don't belong in this reality. I sort of can't wait to get the fuck out of this place. And he was saying that, well, yeah, well, he's saying if you don't want to deal with and it's not like this is something new. I've said this myself. Maybe not as blunt and straightforward as he said it, but I know my brother and we speak the same language. But he said, bro, he said, if you ain't trying to deal with some dumb motherfucking people and people with issues, and he's like, then you've really got two choices. He's like, you can either learn to deal with it or fucking, and I don't want to say what he said, but basically S word yourself in the most violent way possible. He said fucking kill yourself is what he said. He said you could either fucking learn to deal with it or fucking kill yourself. And I said, you're right. You're right. You're really not telling me anything I don't know. You're not telling me anything I don't know. I mean, I've said this shit myself. I just needed to vent. This is how I deal with it, right? I deal with stupid humans. I come and I talk to you and I say, man, fuck these fucking humans. I vent a little bit and then I continue dealing with them because the truth is that's your only choice. The only other choice is to never deal with them again, which would be either move to Peru and live in a fucking cave somewhere, or which that doesn't sound appealing to me at all. Doesn't sound interesting. Doesn't sound exciting, and I know for sure doesn't lead you anywhere past where I'm at now. At least in my case, maybe you're different. I'm just speaking from my perspective, but you got two choices. You can either learn to deal with, and not just people. On my channel, we could say humanity as a whole. You can either learn to deal with it or self exit. That's really your only two choices. That's it. And I said, you know what, dude, you're right, and you just inspired me making my next stream. So I'll get on there and tell people. The real truth is, this experience, this existence, this dimension, whatever you want to call this place, you're probably not going to like it from now until your untimely death. You're probably not going to like it. Learn to deal with it. That's really your only choice. And this isn't an opinion of mine. The suicide rate speaks for itself. Do you think that all these people that off themselves are just deep thinking conspiracy theorists? I would say a percentile of them might be, but the amount of people that off themselves, most of them are what people that watch this channel would call NPCs, which makes no sense. Why would an NPC ever off itself? Does that make sense? Wouldn't an NPC just be a part of the program endlessly? Like it wouldn't even have the choice to off itself? Oh, they're just NPCs that off themselves to make us think that they're not NPCs. Like there's always there's always something new, It's just like, okay. But that's the amount of people offing themselves that don't even know the deepest, darkest truths or hellishness of the realm that they're in. These are regular people that watch sports and got picked on in elementary school, and it's just like regular old fucking people. They just don't like being human. they're not a fan of the human experience, the pressure of being human, the anxiety that comes with being a human, the depression and misery and comparison, the compare game that comes with being a human. All these human attributes you sort of have to unprogram yourself from. Uh, the human experience is a degradation machine. It destroys the innocence of the soul. Uh, I don't blame people for not wanting to be here. It's funny. I mean, we look at people that off themselves or that commit suicide, whatever you want to say. But I don't. This is a word that's been around for years. We've been saying this word. I don't know why all of a sudden it's a word you have to say the S word for, or you have to say self delete or all this, like to not get blacklisted. But I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so I don't know if it's programming or we're trained. I mean, the way I perceive the reality now, I almost want to clap for them. Like I almost want to celebrate and say, man, they're not here anymore. Thank God for that. If there's a God, and there isn't, if there is, he's evil, and he's probably glad that that person did that. But if there is a God, thank God that they're not suffering this fucking shithole reality of stress and worry, bill, work simulator, slave simulator. Thank God they're not dealing with that no more. This reality is a piece of shit, dude. Like, whoever would have asked for this? I never asked for this. I never wanted it to come to this. Like, for me to think about reality in this type of way, it's just like, what the fuck happened that led our souls into a dimension like this one, dude? I mean, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Never made sense to me. Never, probably never will. I just can't imagine any of this shit ever making sense to me. And if I die someday and the information that I seek to find is somehow channeled into my conscious goes on beyond this, maybe someday that will happen. But at the moment, almost nothing in this reality makes sense to me. Nothing. Human acquisition, politics, perpetual war and non-peace, constant conflict, just what a hell realm. It's like a shitty fucking GTA game. Actually, it's like a very hardcore GTA game is what it really is. This experience is like GTA hardcore mode. Like, you only get one life. If you want to be about that life and out there robbing cars and living the outlaw Grand Theft Auto life, your life's on the line. You know, you don't got a reload character button on your game. This is hardcore mode. This reality's fucking hardcore. Anyways, what up, JC? I'm sorry you're going through a hard time, brother. Always undaunted. I am cursed to be an empathetic, deep-thinking human. God blessed me with enough intelligence in the philosophical department, not in the business department where I could be financially successful, unfortunately, but in the philosophical department, he blessed me with a high level of intelligence. I'm cursed to feel bad about everything because I think about things on a deep level. I don't just go to the store and see the steak on the shelf. I understand the process it took to get the steak there. I don't just get, you know what I'm saying? I don't just operate on autopilot mode. I'm cursed to think about things deeply. And when you think about things deeply in this reality, it hurts every single time. But I appreciate you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, brother. It's just getting worse and lies. Exciting, man. I don't know if reality's gotten worse. Dude, there's actually like 20 or 30 manatees in my backyard right now, but it's just so fucking cold outside. It's hard to be out there with them. The water's actually making fucking precipitate or what's it called? I almost said precipitation, like smoke or whatever. What is it called? Where it's so cold, you know, like your breath does or whatever. I can't think of the word right now, but what up, real? More harsh truths. Yeah, I already said them. I'm going to put on live chat. Don't forget to put on live chat, guys. Not top chat. Fog. Yeah, fog. Like fog's rising. And that's a cold spring. That's a cold spring out back. Normally, even in the summer, I'm not a fan of getting in there and swimming because it's fucking cold. I don't do good with cold or cold baths, bro. I just don't. My body don't like that shit. But if the water was more room temperature, I would love to go swimming with them all the time. But it's just so fucking cold, man. It's literally like taking a cold bath. But it's way warmer than the fucking than reality right now. So they're coming here. For them, it's like a warm bath for them. They actually gathered right around one spot, not in the whole area or whatever, because it's literally like the whole backyard and then goes around to the front yard. But anyways, it's it's like in the whole place. There's probably in my whole backyard, including, well, I say my backyard, but our backyard, there's like 30 of them right now. But there was in one spot, there was like 10 of them, and they were all huddled together in like a swirl pattern in like this one spot. I was like, whoa, look at them, how many of them gathered in one spot. But I like the manatees. They're chill as fuck. They call them they call them water dogs or something like that. Isn't that what they call them? Water dogs? They're more like water elephants, though. They even do like when you're around elephants, you'll hear they do like an exhale. I don't know if it's to clear their little nozzle thing. They'll do like a whales do it, manatees do it. But yeah. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? I mean, this is the content of my channel, so it probably sounds like I'm in a bad mood all the time. But I've mentioned on my last stream, probably the stream before that, even actually my life's been just fine the past few weeks, couple weeks, whatever it's been. But I mean, these are the things that I think about, things that I talk about on my channel. But yeah, you really have two choices in this reality, and that's basically learn to deal with it or fucking self-exit. That's it. I don't like saying the S word either, like suicide. It's such an ugly word to me too. I don't like saying it, but I'm also like a blunt, straight to the point type of guy. Like it's hard for me to not fucking just say what's on my mind. So I say it sometimes, but I don't mean anything harsh about it. If you have a relative that did that to themselves, and it's like I'm not trying to stir up old memories in you. I'm just trying to communicate. Hey, what up, Triumvirat? Triumvirat's a fucking poetry dude. That dude should write a book, I think. Triumvirat. Hey, I hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality. Agent Smith, the only real hero of the Matrix story, not Neo. Oh, dude, you're right. Are we Agent Smiths? Fuck, dude. No, I didn't want to become a program. Oh, I fucking hate the smell of this place. I think most humans can be empathetic and think abstractly, but the reality is that the only thing we control is our lives. That's true. It must be really hard to be so empathetic and caring of others. It is, dude. It's literally a curse. It's a beautiful thing to see in people. But if you live that way, bro, this place is going to rip your fucking soul out of your fucking chest, dude. Make you numb and miserable. You can't live that way. It's not a practical way to live in a hell realm. But to be that way, like when you see true empathy, like the true empathy of a great nurse or doctor, or the true empathy of a great teacher or coach, or just a helping hand, an empathetic helping hand. You see somebody doing a good deed, like it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing in this reality. But if you walk around as this good person in this dookie boy realm, it's just going to torment you. Agent Smith was right. He destroyed the Matrix from inside, making the simulation unlivable. Yeah, but that means he had to that means we've got to turn everybody else into truthers. Oh, we are Agent Smith. Because remember, how did Agent Smith do that? He started like possessing every other person around him, didn't he? Didn't he even try to like possess Neo or something? I can't remember, but I haven't seen that movie in years. But he started making everybody else like him. They were all Agent Smith. So that means as truthers, we have to convince everybody else to become a truther. You onto something. Oh my God, what's going on? The Matrix is deeper than I ever thought. Who would have thought all these fucking things? You guys make me happy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do enjoy seeing you guys. When you guys come on, you start commenting, and I mean, I do get some trolls on my channel here and there, but I don't know. I think I deal with them pretty good. I think I deal with them pretty well. Sometimes I'll say this. Sometimes I act oblivious and dumb to expose them. Just pay attention to the things that I'm saying. I'll say, just pay attention to what I'm saying, and you'll kind of see how I'm sort of exposing them. But anyways, I like setting people up to admit their own stupidity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel. Anyways, like Socrates. I never read Socrates. I've heard the name a million times, but that is Glaze, what do you mean? What's glaze? Did Socrates say what I just said for real? Socrates said what I just said. To be called Socrates. Glazing equal pandering. Is glazing. Oh, you calling me Socrates is like pandering. Oh, yeah, I guess it sort of is, isn't it? Yeah, it sort of is. Pandering. Isn't pandering sort of like brown nosing? Internet slang. What is pandering? I've heard that word a million times. I don't know the meaning of it, to be honest with you. But pandering. What context have I heard that used in? I gotta see that now because it's gonna drive me crazy. Every time I get curious about a thought, I gotta go and look the motherfucker up. Pandering meaning. So weird that what comments YouTube decides to delete when you throw in a buzzword like depression. Yeah, dude, it's very difficult. So I have a blacklisted channel. So the truth is, you may have been able to leave that comment on most channels. I don't know if it would have deleted. Maybe it would. I don't know how hardcore you went with it, but on my channel, comments constantly get deleted, and I don't know if it's the. I don't think it's the context, because sometimes Vazen will tell me the comment that got deleted from him, and I don't see anything in there. I'm like, what the fuck's even in there to get deleted from? But I don't know the way it works. But I feel like my channel specifically likes, like, the monitors on blacklisted channels are in like a level 10 mode where it's just like anything said is just like, fucking delete it, delete it, delete it. He put A, B, and C in order, delete it. Pander. To run. So for anybody that wanted to know the meaning of pander, it's to gerund or present participle pandering. Now I've got to go and look up the meaning of gerund and participle. Gratify or indulge an immoral or distasteful desire, need or habit, or a person with such a desire. So a person that's got a desire? I don't really get it. Platon himself was also really hardcore in that sense. Plato wouldn't side with reform, balance, or making the system better. All right, then Plato's my dude. He would reject the entire logic of becoming as ontologically deficient. What truly is does not emerge, does not evolve, does not repeat itself in cycles. It simply is. And anything that needs time, process, birth, and death to justify itself has already failed the test of it. Anything that needs time, process, birth, and death to justify itself has already failed the test of it. What are you saying, Triumvirate? Say that in sixth grader mode. I just said that nurses/doctors have to turn off some of that humanity. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, do you think that's what makes nurses super promiscuous? They see the mortality of life and they're like, dude, I'm just gonna fuck everybody I can. Like, I might as well because I'm gonna just die. I don't know. Yeah, especially ICU. I agree, dude. ER to get through the day, dude. That's right where my mind goes. 'Cause I was around that shit for years, and dude, I got sick of seeing sick people and people that deal with sick people. Anyways, if someone is unconditionally empathetic to all people, it's basically mentally unhealthy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's absolutely true. And then people that don't do that are labeled as narcissists or selfish, or it's like this this bizarre simulation is programmed to make just to make us feel bad all the time. Like if we don't feel bad about something, we're we now have to feel bad for being selfish and narcissist. It's like, well, fuck you all. Fuck all of you and your shaming and your bullshit. Fuck all of you. I'm done feeling bad for a bunch of retards. Uh, is the placement of your head relative to the poster behind you deliberate? No. The poster behind me centered. That's deliberate, or I hope it's centered. It looks kind of angled, but it's only because the roof is angled. But anyways, nurses are the worst. In what way? Some of them were angels, but the majority of them were just human. We'll say he thought becoming itself was the problem. Anything that is born, changes, grows, and dies is unstable by nature and therefore never fully real. For him, the world we live in isn't a place of progress or improvement. It's a bad copy that keeps falling apart while trying to imitate something that doesn't change. That's interesting. Yeah, he's sort of right. Who said that? Plato? Was he the anti-government one? I know one of them was anti-government. Like he was shitting in the streets and doing all kinds of fucked up shit. One of them philosophical dudes was like real crazy. That motherfucker was starting fights with people and shit. He was like, he was like really like trying to break down society like one man at a time type shit. That dude was a G, bro. I don't know who the fuck that dude was, but that dude was hardcore. It looks like cosmic rays are emanating from your head. Do you like it or do you don't like it? So, dude, you know it's fucked up, Rick and Bector. Actually, I hate being asked about it because it brings back these weird. Okay, so let me tell you a story real quick. Uh, some fucking mouth breather online started like attacking me and saying crazy shit about me, and he starts saying like you use your poster to hypnotize people, and I'm like, bros, take your fucking paranoid, schizophrenic bitch ass the fuck up out of my channel, bro. Like, I don't even want to talk to somebody like you. But anyways, it was just like he's saying all this crazy shit. And I was just like, yeah, okay, my little goofy fucking black light poster thing or cloth, my black light cloth is hypnotizing my audience to I don't know what like to believe we're in a simulation or in a hell realm. Like we are like it's not that my poster, it's my words that are if anything. But anyways, and then I got a subscriber and they came on dip as lip or whatever. He's like some psychologist or yeah, a psychologist. And he was interesting. He stopped coming around, but he came on. He's like, oh, I only found out about your channel because I'm into hypnotizing. And that poster you have behind you's great at hypnotizing people. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I really am hypnotizing people, dude. What's going on? But no, it was my background. And then I didn't have it because it was in another room. And then I moved it to this room or whatever. And one of my V was asking where my background was. So I put that background up in the back. But no, I'm not trying to intentionally. Why? Do you guys think it would look better somewhere else? Like off to the left or whatever. Like, well, your guys is right. If you're looking at me off to the right that way, like where you could see the whole poster, maybe. If I did that, then I could put the black light on the fucking little desk. I can move that shit that's up there. That don't need to be there. And have it right under the poster or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I never really thought that deeply about it. I just thought it looked cool, but cosmic rays, yeah. we don't know. We don't know. We are not what we not become. Wait, what? We don't know. We don't know. We are not what we become. Or wait, we are not. Man, this one's fucking my brain up. And then somebody commented and took me off of it. Wait, we are not what we not become. Kevin, bro, this was Diogenes. Is that his name? Dionysus? Is that the dude that was shitting everywhere? I try to be right. Wow. We are not same person. That was yesterday or even a few minutes ago. He masturbated in public? Oh my God. Well, okay. Well, there's limits. Okay. There's limits to how Dionysus I'm going to get. I'm not going to start fucking whacking my winky in public. And what if there's kids around? I want some kids seeing my fucking dingling. It's cool looking at pictures or videos of your young self is surreal. I don't have any real pictures of my young. I mean, I have a couple out in like the living room, dining room, or whatever, but we have photo albums and shit, but I don't really go through them. Maybe there might have been pictures of my childhood, but that's about it. Like I don't have anything from like, I don't know, like 12 or 13 to fucking like 25 or something. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't a picture taker in my life. Poster is fine. I'm not okay. Yeah, I sort of like I think it's cool. I mean, now I wish it was like 3 times as big. I wish I had 3 fucking posters lined up actually, or at least 2. You know what? I should have get a bigger one or got a second. I'm gonna get a bigger one, I think. So I have a nicer background instead of some little fucking square. That shit looks stupid, honestly. I don't think it looks fine. I think it looks dumb as hell. I got to do some other shit. My boy uses a green screen or whatever. I was like, man, should I get a green screen? Is this camera? Is that the way that I look? No, I don't look this pretty. Do I look this pretty all the time? There's no way. No, my skin is not this nice. Is there a filter on this fucking thing? Can you guys see my blemishes? I can't see. Well, it's too far away. But it doesn't, looks like it's got me with makeup on almost. Let me move this motherfucker closer. I gotta see something real quick. Am I just super healthy right now? Maybe I'm just super healthy right now. I don't know. I mean, well, no, I'm actually fatter than I've been in a long time. I'm 193 pounds right now. So maybe it's got my skin looking all nice. I'm just a little chubby boy, right? I got a little bit of chubbiness in my midsection. Anyways, I like it centering on your bald head, or maybe if the background was painted black, I mean the wall and the ceiling was all painted black, or maybe cool colors. Like I could do like purple walls and blue ceiling, or purple ceiling and blue walls. That would be cool as a background with that stupid little poster now. Dude, I should pay some street kid to come in here and do a graffiti wall on my fucking back bedroom wall. What do you guys think? What up, Antonio? Looks like third eye. What does? Do I have the Rosicrucian pink third eye floating in between my eyebrows? Oh, the poster. I'm sorry, never mind. No. It's not gay. It's if it's for pay. Oh, what the fuck? Is that true? Hey, What super rich gay dude wants a virgin ass? What's your price, Chris? Let me think. How much is my virgin booty hole worth? $597 million, and then I'll do it. No, 560. 560 60 no, 573 million actually. Anyways, people in near-death states and deep psychedelic experiences describe something strikingly similar to no time flowing, no sense of change, no next moment. Yeah, time is a weird thing when you're under the influence of hallucinogens. So is placement and displacement. So is all perceptions. You can see sound on some drugs or whatever. LSD, I could see sound. I could hear music in the fabric of existence, which is weird. It sounded like sort of like funky type of music or whatever. How you would imagine like afros and bell bottoms and fucking tie-dye shirts. Like that's what it sounded like. It was literally like wow, wow, wow. It was just like hella like it was like sort of like I don't know how to explain it. It sounded like funky music. Timeless presence that doesn't evolve into anything else. Nothing is happening because nothing needs to happen because becoming stops and what remains feels more real precisely because it no longer depends on time. So the more something depends on becoming process and constant renewal, the further it is. Triumvirate. What truth are you looking for? In simple terms, if something has to keep changing in order to exist, Plato wouldn't. Oh, you're not looking for a truth, you're revealing a truth. So I'm confused, dude. The phrase from the truth in simple terms. If something has to keep changing in order to exist, Plato wouldn't. I would agree that reality is chaotic. It's very just look at it. It's nature's chaotic. What's up, dude? What up, Stripe? Trust it at all. Plato wouldn't trust it at all. Yeah, I sort of agree with that with Plato. I sort of agree with some things from Dionysius. I don't agree with wiggling your winky, but I mean that's like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Like, that doesn't accomplish anything. He was just being vile at that point. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that was his whole point. Maybe that was his protest. I'm gonna just do the most vile, filthy thing. No, because I could thought he could definitely do even more vile shit than that. That was my thoughts lately as well. We are constantly into motion, ever changing. Minor situations can change your perception of reality very much. Minor. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I would agree with that. Do you know about Galukians? No. Dude, Christopher, are you a diehard supporter of Dolphin Jesus? I actually am disappointed you asked me that, Stripe. I normally don't like to speak his name, but you kind of caught me off guard with the comment. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak the Big D's name. Forgive me. Anyways, that Triumvirate Plato never took chemistry. Laugh out loud. He died. He did. Oh, did he take chemistry? Not to the point where he understood how atoms operate or even knew about things on a microbial or atomic level. It's very likely that Plato wasn't speaking only on the abstractions and the mystery cults of his time, especially the Eleusinian mysteries. Initiates drank Kaiokien, a ritual brew. Oh, yeah. So many confusing and mysterious things going on there. Do you believe in angels like Metafinkel and Metatron? Metafinkel? Is that his name? Who's Metafinkel? Is that actually a real thing? Is Dolphin Jesus, Metafinkel, and Metatron a real thing, Antonio? Or are you trolling me? Who was it that asked about Dolphin Jesus? Oh, that was Stripe. Are these real things? I don't know about these dudes. I think I've heard the name Metatron for sure. I don't know if I've heard Dolphin Jesus. Sounds kind of familiar. I think I've heard Metafinkel, but I didn't know he was an angel. I thought he was a cartoon character or something. That many scholars suspect, like a character in fucking Rumpelstiltskin or something. This is Metafinkel, Rumpelstiltskin's assistant. That many scholars suspect had psychoactive properties. If that's true, then Plato's insights into timelessness, the unreality of becoming in a realm beyond change, weren't just philosophical guesses. Yeah, if Plato's right, he's saying a lot of crazy shit, but the abstractionness is cool. I just think it folds at a basic level. Yeah, I sort of agree with that too. Like all the abstract stuff, not that it folds, honestly, it's that it's abstract that annoys me. I'm a sort of basic kind of guy. It's like, let's talk about this shit logically. And then to be like a deep intellectual, you have to read Plato and Dionysius and all these fucking whatever the fuck, and it just ends up sounding sort of abstract to me. Really, I don't like that part about it, but it is what it is. You haven't heard of Dolphin Jesus before? Wow. No. Who is Dolphin Jesus? Just explain it to me, Antonio. Are you a Dolphin Jesus guy? I mean, your name is Antonio 777 for Jesus. So do you love Dolphin? Dolphin? Why are you saying that? That isn't disrespectful to you to say that? Chris, do you believe that? I mean, the sign of Jesus is a fish sign, which is weird, but I mean, I never thought of it as a dolphin. It looks more like a fucking sheep's head to me. But Chris, do you believe that people can really survive a triple abortion like Landry, Modern Men? Okay, so are you guys trolling me? Stripe Six and fucking Antonio? They did. Modern Men lost again. No, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Triple abortion? I don't know what that means. Man, where the fuck is T and Chaco at, man? Nobody is trolling you. Oh, don't believe me. I wouldn't say nobody's trolling me. I can't guarantee you're not trolling me, Antonio. There's definitely people trolling me, brother. Every day, every day. What reality do you live? Are you a YouTuber at all, Antonio? You don't get trolled in life? During my ketamine experience, times didn't slow down or stretch. It simply stopped existing. There was no before or after, no stretch of dude. There's so trying to be right. People that do salvia end up being a wall or a car door or a fan for 20 years. It's not that they become that thing for 20 years. Their perception of time gets altered. They feel like they were that way for a very fucking long time, obviously. But yeah, time's an interesting thing. It's a perception thing, but our perception is pre-programmed for us to experience it this way in this reality, which is why I promote the use of hallucinogens and stuff like that, because they really do allow you to expand your consciousness to even understand or perceive what I'm saying. To hear it's one thing, to actually perceive it yourself's another thing. To actually understand it's another thing. But weed makes you paranoid, bro. Well, a little bit, but so it also makes me a little bit happy. It makes me want to go out into public and whack my winky and imagine you the second that I finish, Antonio. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that hardcore with Dionysus, but makes reality feel continuous, collapsed, and with it, the feeling. I mean, it's kind of funny, but I mean, it's funny. What's funny is that I experienced a motherfucker doing that before. It was a little Mexican dude, and he was the fastest dude I ever seen in my life, bro. I actually didn't know humans could move like that. Now that I think about it. I mean, dude, like if you guys seen how fast that dude moved, now that I think about it, that was odd. How did he do that? Because dude, I remember so well anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna start fucking talking about that, but reality, oh yeah, time is a human construct and a perception. There's a perception that's sort of like programmed into our experience that we perceive it the way we do, because if it wasn't programmed that way, time would be very weird to you. Do you believe in reincarnation, life after death? Sort of. I don't know. No, I don't know. Well, I personally have past life memories, you could say, when I meditated. I didn't know about it until I meditated, but I personally have past life memories. So but that could be deception. That could be, again, a part of the program to keep me thinking something like that. I don't know. I think my personal belief, if you really want to talk about beliefs, I'm not a fan of beliefs, Antonio. I think beliefs are stupid. But if you do want to talk about my personal belief, do I believe in? I believe we become reality creators when we die. Whatever you manifest, you're going to manifest. Whatever you think is going to happen to you is going to happen to you. This is a human construct. Do you believe in? No, I don't. Well, sort of. I don't know. There's evidence for it in my personal experience, but I don't really believe it because I don't think I would come back here. I would not have died in that previous life, became a reality creator, and still chosen to come back here again. I just wouldn't have done it. Most people can't even imagine this kind of state because their thinking is locked inside time, just as tightly as perception is locked inside space. Trying to explain it to them is like trying to explain a sphere to a two-dimensional being. Yeah, I know, triumvirate. That's why, man. It's like, again, and triumvirate. Even more importantly, a lot of times, trying to explain it to them is coming from the perspective of a two-dimensional being in the spheres. Sometimes I can't formulate the words myself to explain experiences I've had under the experiences of hallucinogens or whatever, or influence of hallucinogens. Anyways, did you say one time you were a black woman in a past life? I don't know if I was her, but those are the memories I have. Yes, of a black woman. Who is your favorite WWF wrestler from the 80s to the 90s? 1-2-3 Kid. He had the Jean-Claude Van Damme fucking spin kicks, bro. You think I'm not going to roll with him? He was a skinny dude. He was like a regular dude in there wrestling these big, stronger dudes, and he would use his karate moves and beat the fuck out of people. What was it like to have a black vagina? I didn't have any of those memories, but if I ever do, I'll let you know, Antonio. Or who knows, maybe I'll keep them to myself, you know. That would actually be a great memory, to be honest with you. Aren't you just a fucking pussy in the okay? And no, I didn't call you out instantly, Antonio. You're an idiot. Hide user on this. You know, goodbye, douchebag. That guy's a weirdo. We see life in TD. I'm glad you were able to have that psychedelic experience. Thank you, trying to be rat. I'm glad you're able to. Yeah, so, dude, mine was so the first one. So the first time I did it, I don't think I did it right. I think I was smoking it like weed instead of holding it in properly. But anyways, it doesn't matter. But I did get an experience. The first one was like the geometric patterns that you see if you take like enough shrooms or LSD or whatever. And I was watching them and I was sort of trying to make sense of them. Like, what exactly am I looking at? And they're beautiful. Like, I could literally just close my eyes and watch those DMT patterns or whatever for hours. I mean, they're beautiful to look at. That's one thing. They're very beautiful and attractive and intriguing. But I remember a head coming up out of that motherfucker at one point, and it was like looking at me. It was right up in my face. It was just weird. It was the geometric patterns were happening, and this fucking like almost like elongated robotic looking head came up out of it. It all became sort of it looked more sharp and real than this reality. And again, it's interesting that how sharp it was to me, because I wasn't wearing contacts, but my eyes were closed. Obviously, I was seeing this. It was super sharp, like HD, high definition, super. Looked more real than reality. Like it really looked more real than reality. But it all became like sort of geometric pattern, almost like I was on like a in a VR video game or something. And this thing's head came up out of it, and it was like looking at me. It was like looking at me right up in my face, like this, squares, like dead center. Like it was looking right at me in my fucking face. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you looking at, dude? Like, what is this? Why are you living? Why is your head living in this geometric thing? Like, what the fuck's going on? And and I didn't say any of that. I was thinking these things, and a conversation was taking place. And again, that's why I say I don't think these things are external to us. Just the mind's very powerful. These things are entities that you could say entities that are a part of you, entities that are, you call them archetypes, characters in your own mind. You can't use DMT and communicate with these entities and come back to this reality with knowledge of something that your brain didn't already have access to. So that proves to me these entities only live in the brain. They could easily explain to me how to build this fucking free energy machine. You could say, well, no, Chris, it's your lack of understanding of mechanics that they haven't taught that to you. And it's like bullshit, man. Just fucking tell me how to do the motherfucker. If you're a powerful entity, transmit it into my brain the same way we're having this telepathic communication, which is actually the same internal communication you have inside your own mind when your eyes are closed and you're thinking to yourself. It's the same thing. You're just getting a visual perception of that archetype that lives inside your mind. But anyways, it fucking stuck its head out of the thing, and it was like looking at me hella close, and I'm like, bro, what are you fucking, why you all up in my shit, dude? And he just, that didn't seem to sway him at all. He just kept looking at me hella close, and he's like, what are you doing here? He was curious about me. He's like, what are you doing here? And I was like, motherfucker, I smoke DMT and I'm here now. What do you mean? What am I doing here? This is where I'm at. Do you get to choose where you get to go? And this is what I'm perceiving now. That's basically what I was saying. I'm just perceiving you now. What do you want me to say to that? Like, this is where I'm at. What are you doing here? Fucker, this is where I'm at. Say were the most important insights you gained from those experiences. Oh, that this reality is a simulation. And it's not even like I gained those. I already had those insights. It just even more so solidified it to me. Because, dude, that VR realm's hella fucking video game-ish, dude, ain't it? I mean, it's like literally looks like it's made up with a lower polygon count or something. Like, it looked hella sharp and real, but not real at all. It was very video game VR like. Do you use AI a lot? I stopped using the AI. You know what? I should go and because I don't even use the Chat GPT voice thing anymore. So I should cancel that. I stopped using the video and audio shit. But anyways, yeah, I need to go cancel that. I stopped using the AI. I mean, there's no point for it. If it evolves and takes over humanity and all that, cool story, bro. I don't really care anyways anymore at this point. It's like, dude, the script of reality happens whether I like it or not anyways. I've been dealing with that my whole life. This isn't some new shit. This isn't some fucking new shit all of a sudden. Oh, you're going to have a bad ending. It's like, yeah, that's programmed into the human avatar. It's called fucking death. We all have to experience it, whether we like it or not. This whole experience is sort of demonic and dark. If you look at it from the perspective of a creationist perspective, it's like, dude, no, this is a video game, bro. This is an advanced simulation. Like, no God would have ever created a realm like this. No God would. This place is like a fucked up, way too fucked up. Unless God is really a sadistic demon type motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like literally out there, like licking his chops to the suffering of humanity and animals. And some people would even say plants. I mean, I don't know about plants, but oh, if you pluck a plant's leaf, it screams. It's like, no, it doesn't. It makes some weird high pitched vibration. I didn't hear no fucking scream. So if you pluck a plant's leaf, something happens, you could say. We don't know what's happening there. When I have to communicate more complex ideas, it's difficult for me because English isn't my native language. I'm from Germany. Really, Triumvirate. Dude, you're a genius. Your people were one of the first rebels against the system, bro. Do you know that? Your blood, your people were one of the true first rebels against what I would call the system. Isn't that crazy? I have great respect for German people. and then, dude, when I run into one, she starts cursing me out. Like, what the fuck? What are the odds of this shit? Why don't I run into a cool German? Anyways, sometimes I feel like certain people that use AI a lot tends to develop certain types of writing patterns. Oh, they do. Yeah, I would agree with that. He may be using AI to translate German into English. You know, he may be using it to just to copy paste. Like he writes it in 667 and then he fucking copies that weird shit, puts it in ChatGPT, says, please put English. And then it says it for him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why it seems robotic. But he's actually a very intelligent dude, trying to be right, I would say, based on his comments. Certain people, oh yeah, no, it could be. Try and be right. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Try and be right. I appreciate you, dude. Oh man, that weed hit me in the fucking chest. Oh fuck. Oh man, that last one got me good. Motherfucker, quit hurting me. Leave me alone. It got me, bro. It's hurting me right now. I'm just holding a straight face. What up, Mo Sampson? How you been, dude? Another day in paradise, chilling on the stream, waiting for some communication, coming on the scene. Fucking Dookie as usual. Another day in paradise, I see. Yeah, actually, you say my daily life, my Chris experience has become the human experience thing I have outside of YouTube hasn't been that bad the last couple weeks, actually a few weeks, whatever. It's been just fine. Like I have nothing to complain about, and thank God if there is a God. I don't think there is, and if there is, he's evil, and he's the one that made me suffer in the first place, which is kind of fucked up. To suffer me so bad that I'm thanking him when times aren't bad. Anyways, oh, it's all for your own good. It's like, bro, fuck you. I'm sick of you gaslighting me, motherfucker. You just like suffering me. Had major shit go down. Starting to not care. So, yeah, dude, I've been feeling that a lot lately too. But maybe that's a good thing. At this point, I mean, we were actually just talking about this earlier on stream, how being empathetic is really like a curse in a lot of ways. When you care all the time, you're just asking to be disappointed, aren't you? Because what happens when you care? Do the people around you level up? Do you level up? Does life get better? Does your care make a kid who's dying of cancer at 5 years old heal from his cancer? Does your care ever do anything but let you experience the opposing force to the care, which is to suffering because you care? It's like, so all the caring that you do really just suffers you at the end of the day. You're not accomplishing anything practical in the reality. Nobody ever comes and rewards you. It's not like you get a gold ribbon to post, this dude's a caring dude. So when you walk around in public, people salute you and go, hey, I know you're one of the good guys. Like nothing good ever happens from caring. In personal situations, good things can happen from caring. But overall, it just suffers you most of your day. Like to be empathetic and care just suffers you. How you doing, Shanahan? Did you try the thing with writing something on a? Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't do it yet. You know what? I'm sick of making false promises. Oh, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it. I will go and do that today. What didn't you say? I have to do something weird, like go to do some shit way out of character, like to break the script. Then I go and I burn it. Like I write down, Oh, no. I have to write down, do it today. Oh, God. Shanahan, it's fucking cold as fuck today. And not just cold, but it's a humid cold and it's super windy. Being outside right now actually hurts for me. I actually don't know if that thing would stay lit right now outside. Or actually, it's not too windy right now. But man, it's cold. Right now, there's like 30 fucking manatees in my backyard. Like 30 of them. They all come to even though it's a cold spring, it's more warmer than the fucking ocean to them. Doing things transactionally or conditionally is flawed a lot of the time. You don't need to help someone on the basis that you get something in return. Just helping them is enough a lot of times. So yeah, in personal situations, but yeah, when you care about like the deep questions of life, if you care about your mortality, if you care about, there's just so many things that when you're a caring person that you care about that really just ultimately suffer you. It's good to care about the people you love and the people around you, I would say. It's very good to care about them. But dude, I've gone viral on TikTok 3 times now doing this. I'm starting to dream again. Maybe that's dangerous in this place. Oh, no. I would say if you're getting success, keep going towards it. Because guess what? You're still going to be here tomorrow. I've thought about that, Shanahan. My mind does that too. It sort of internally punishes me anytime I try to progress in life because it tells me, no. You're getting reattached back to the dream. You're getting reattached back to reality. But when you think about it, that's the mind virus. I've had this conversation. That's the mind virus because the truth is you still wake up here again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. And all that thought did was keep you broke and poor so that you're suffering even more in this hell realm. Anyways, I'm glad you said that. Thank you for that. It's the emotional attachment that I want to be done with. So you can't get rid of old ones like trauma ones. It's very difficult. Well, you can. It's very difficult, I'll say though, but it's easy to get rid of new ones for me. I don't get emotionally attached to anything anymore, almost. You can care about all of these abstract things. Like it could be the worst news in reality at this point. It could be if it's a new thing, if it's like, Chris, dude, the government just released the fucking microbots that are I think they already did supposedly even people that didn't get the flu shot have microbots in their blood supposedly I'm hearing but anyways but oh they're gonna fucking I'd be sitting here like okay I'd go make my bowl of Cheerios and continue my day the same way I would have any other day. At this point, I don't get emotionally attached to anything that's happening in reality. I say, oh, Chris, have you heard about these ICE agents and the Charlie Kirk thing? And I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care about any of it. I'm like, this shit's all just dumb. That's the game. You can care about all these abstract things, but once it hits a level of internal and even external suffering, I think you need to take a step back and analyze well, I would say humans. So in my case, Matt, I say humans come pre-programmed to feel conflicted when they don't have what they want. And if you're a truly caring person, you truly want to end, suffering, war, struggle, poverty, depression, misery, suicide. You truly want suffering to end, but it never ends. You're just conflicted. Humans are conflicted when we don't have what we want. Even in materialism, it's that way. People they need a Ferrari. They become obsessed with. They need that sports car, and like that leads their whole fucking life basically to become successful just to get that car. Like it's like even drives people to a degree, but really when you want it and it just keeps happening to you, it just becomes internal abuse at some point. It's like the suffering never ends. Me being this good guy that cares about the suffering just never ends. So all I'm doing is suffering with everybody. Break the pattern. If it's cold, they want you inside. And don't let nobody guilt trip you and call you selfish or narcissistic for being that way. You may seem cold to people. That's not you being cold. That's you being protective, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Break the pattern. If it's cold, they want you inside. So make them pay attention and go out in the cold. That's the point. Oh, fuck, Shanahan. You know what I should do? I should go to the beach too, where it's even colder and even more windy. But how would I light it? Can I light it in my car? Or no. So tell me just the exact way I got to do it. So I got to go to some weird place out in the cold, I'll say. But what do I do? Can you explain to me just one quick time again, if you don't mind? You said I do it in the sun? You said I have to write it in the sun? Do I have to write it in cursive? Does that matter? Do I actually have to write it in cursive or do I write it in print? Uh, do I write it in direct sunlight? Like, am I showing the sun that I'm writing it? How do I do it again? I can't really remember. I know there was something like that. I can't remember the exact thing. I get the sense that this feeling of I will never really disappear. Maybe one day I'll be a rat with an I feeling in another life. The form changes, but that basic, excuse me, sense of being remains. Excuse me. And it will until you no longer exist. But if you get a sense that you're always going to exist, well, technically, you're always going to have that sense until you don't exist. I don't think you'll have that sense when you don't no longer exist anymore, trying to be right. Sure, but maybe you will, but just in another form. Maybe you'll be in realities. Maybe the transition will be so smooth you won't even see your death happen. Maybe one day you'll just realize that everything you think of starts manifesting around you. And you're going to go, oh my God, I'm in the dream world now. Maybe it's going to happen like that. And you're going to be able to manifest anything you want. Maybe even to become younger or, healthier or better looking or whatever. Who knows? More rich, more whatever you want. Sure, all of those things are valid, but circle back on the fact that we have no control over others. Human instinct you're describing is definitely there, but internalizing and accepting we have no control. Yeah, we have no control. That's true. Just I'd agree with that, man. It's just like, and that's difficult too. That's like, again, that's a trait of a caring person, I think, is that's very difficult to just let go of that as a caring person, I think. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe it's not a caring person's trait. Oh no, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong about that. That may be a me thing, but man, it's difficult for me to just let go, to just give away control, to admit I don't have any. It's so difficult. I think it's not difficult for just me. I mean, that's difficult for any man, I would say, or any human. Fuck, man, any human, I think. It's hard to just let go and admit you have no control. It's very difficult. One, do something or go somewhere not in your pattern, something not comfortable. So the matrix all of a sudden isn't on autopilot. Dude, something. Okay, so I'll have to go to the beach. That's very uncomfortable. That would be very uncomfortable, dude. While doing a very specific thing, or write down, I'm thinking. He didn't mean write down. Write down a very specific thing you want. So do something odd, write down. After I've done the odd thing, then I write it down. Say it out loud, feel it and believe it. Like, so I'll just fucking say it over and over again. Burn the paper. That's it. Can I be sitting in the car in this weird new place, or do I have to get out of the car? I'm going to manifest a 10-inch penis. Fuck yeah, Mo Sampson. You and me both. I don't know if I'll probably go like a 9. I don't want to hurt anybody, but even 9 might be too. I don't know. I'll go some thickness. How about that? Just give me another. Anyways, myself not a. Oh no. Well, I didn't think that, Mo. But anyway, I didn't actually. When you said that, I got confused. I was like, "What the hell?" You don't. I go. Yeah, dude. What's weird is I think men are programmed to want a horse, and the truth is, bro, I think if you had one, you wouldn't be wanting that. I don't think you'd be wanting one of them because I think you'd be using a part of your pecker when you had, sexual intercourse with a woman, and it wouldn't be fun. It would be more like I don't know. It'd be the aesthetic probably would be cool. It's cool to stand there naked with the old sausage hanging around. But to actually put it on somebody, man, that shit would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it logically. Or anyway, you have to let go of it entirely if that's what keeps you own it. But I think we're in an age of information that's overabundant and overwhelming. We got to absorb it in moderation. Why are we? Well, yeah. You're right. So, okay, so yeah, this is actually something I heard recently, Matt, where they were saying, who fucking, well, it might have been that dude. What's his name? He's like a psychologist that talks online. I think I'm subscribed to him. Man, I'm not good with names. I'm good visually. I know exactly what his face looks like, but I can't think of his name. But he had mentioned something about this recently, and how humans are actually just not, as a creature, like as an up to the human being thing, it's not programmed to deal with such a high flow of information. And I don't know about that. Maybe not such a high flow of negative information. Maybe we could deal with a high flow of great information. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Uh, just everything's always bad and negative in this realm. It's always just, anyway. It's always sucks here. But you just said it out loud now. Like if in one day they were saying, we just figured out a way to grow enough food, nobody ever has to buy groceries again, yay! And then on Tuesday they were like, we just figured out a way to purify 100 trillion gallons of water per second. Nobody ever has to drink dirty shit water ever again or bathe in it. Yay! Oh, we actually discovered a way to. And then on Wednesday they discovered a way to keep water alive. Man, I would love a high level of information, wouldn't I? I'd be the happiest dude in the world to be alive. But when you're in this fucking dookie boy realm, you have no choice but to be flooded with negative shit information. But you just said it out loud now. They know you're going to the beach. You have to surprise them. Oh, then I'll go to the beach naked, bro. Think more deeply, Shanahan. No, I'm just kidding. Now, I don't. If I have to do that, I'm fucked. I'm not going to do that. But I'll do some other weird, random shit. We don't want the Illuminati agents to show up to the beach like this, sir. He mentioned on his stream. We're watching. We're going to go and tickle his butthole and suck a fucking octopus bug out of his belly button with our technology and show him he's been bugged his whole life. That's why he had that weird gut issue. Lamo, hell yeah, brother. Oh my God. Mo Samson, he wants to rip somebody into two pieces. Can't they read thoughts too? Well, hey, if I can manifest a shelf-assed chick that can take the monster, then yeah, that would be great. Actually, it would look great. Sure. I'll take a 10-incher. Shit, make it a 12-incher. Actually, as big around as a fucking torpedo. Uh, can they read thoughts too? Who can read thoughts? Can who read thoughts? I don't know. Supposedly they can. You ever think that your perception of being this contrarian against a system thinker is what is improving your mood and sleep rather than just a glitch in the matrix? No, because the type of person that is wouldn't make them in a better mood. Wouldn't that make I said her, I'm sorry, him in a better mood? Shanahan? Shanahan. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no. I can't remember now. I actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure Shanahan's a man. It's just his girlfriend's account or something like that. I had experienced this reality can read your mind. Oh, you read my mind? Dude, what? Wait. Let me visualize a number and then you're going to tell me. The number's going to be between 1 and 17. I'm going to visualize that number now. I'll say what was weird is when I said, I'm going to visualize that number now, and I stopped and I started visualizing it. I started getting all those. Oh, I just punched the mic. I started getting all those weird pops around around me when I said that, which is interesting. But what number was I thinking about? You psychic son of a bitch. My mood and sleep are terrible. What do you mean? I'm depressed off my ass. I hate this place. Oh, yeah, dude, I was right. You said earlier you're getting good sleep lately. I can't find the quote. Oh, today in chat, you're starting to dream again. I associate that with better sleep. Oh, oh, really? So that's okay. So you get better sleep when you don't smoke weed. Because, dude, when I quit smoking weed, I literally have like hardcore dreams every single night following that. Dude, maybe I should quit. Man, maybe that'll make life exciting again. Quitting weed. Jeez, God, I'd rather fucking taste the end of a barrel of a gun, to be honest with you. But what is this paper? What is this paper bird? No, dude, do what she's saying, Mo Sampson. Write down what you want. No, I'm sorry. Go do some weird shit that's out of your character so the system notices you. It's like all of a sudden when the Matrix is looking at you and you're doing some shit that's out of script for you, like go to a gay club, you could say. Just that's where because I'm a comedian, dude. It's like go to a fucking, I don't know, go to a role playing event. I don't know, go to a Dungeons and Dragons meet and fucking write down some shit that you want and fucking burn it and manifest it and say it out loud. And then it'll come to you. No Diddy. I'm not a man. Oh, I'm sorry, Shanahan. My name is Shanna. Do you have black hair? I'm sorry. Do you have black hair, if I remember correctly? Dark hair? Or dark hair? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot who you were, Shanahan. I mean, I know I made you the tattoo. I know that I did the song for you. I did a bunch. Well, but I forgot who you were, to be honest with you, Love. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to call you Love every time. I'm sorry. Every time I know somebody's a female, I call them Love. And every time I know somebody's a man, I call them brother. It's who I am. So I do like to know people's sex, to be honest with you, so I know how to address them. No, it's entirely possible. Like some people, I actually know their name. I just address them like that. But that accepting a new direction in life is euphoric. But thank you, Shauna. I'm sorry, Love. Euphoric and dopamine inducing. What up, John? How you doing? You Greek son of bitch. Where have you been? I've been streaming now for 1 hour and you don't come. Gre Malaka. Who is it? Yo, I'm just kidding. I love you, John. Se saca por it. Samson said, ha ha ha. Be gay for a day. Come back and tell us how it went. No. You're manifesting the wrong thing if you do what he's telling you. I really want this manifestation to work. I'm going to the extreme today, boys. Man, don't do it, bro. Just go to bingo. Go to bowling. Go to go golfing. Or no, I heard golfing's like expensive as fuck. Someone told me you spend like fucking $400 at that motherfucker on one day. Like, bro, I ain't never gonna go golfing. I love the scenery. Don't get me wrong. Those golf courses are beautiful, but man, fuck you. $400 bitch. Man, fuck you. I'll walk the perimeter of that motherfucker and look at it for free. Want me out here chasing balls around? Actually, I'm pretty sure Matt enjoys fucking golfing. Immediately good. Chris, empathy starts and stops with the names of people. That's true, doesn't it? No, there's a certain part of the brain. You should know this too, motherfucker. There's a certain part of the brain. I don't know. Maybe I was slapped once or twice too many times growing up and affected my ability to remember, and not just names, phone numbers. Like I struggled with that. Addresses. Like I don't know if you remember pre-internet, Matt. You don't. You're like 34, aren't you? 35. I don't know. Anyways, but Pre-internet, we had to remember people's phone numbers, beeper numbers. I don't know if you remember beepers, but beep 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 beep. It just like showed you who called you. It's basically like caller ID. You didn't have to respond back. It was good for drug dealers, but anyways, we had to remember people's numbers and addresses. And I sucked back then, even when I was young and sharp or whatever. I sucked back then. I just always had a bad memory with numbers, addresses, names. I don't remember. It's like the amygdala or some shit, man. My dad must have popped me in my amygdala growing up. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, not all of us are dudes, Kazak, but love you, Malaka. I became gay for you. Oh my God, don't do it, John. I said, don't do it. Oh my God, John actually went and manifested. So he's got his money invested in a thing. Me and John talked about this before, and I said, no, John, don't do it in the emails. And he said, Malaka, he said, I want my crypto to go up. And I said, you got to do this to manifest. And he said, then you know what? I become gay. This is very strange for me. I said, no, John, no. He said, it's the only thing I could think of. I go, don't worry, I will be okay. And now look, he regrets it. I became gay for you. No, it wasn't for me. I said, if you do it and you make millions, donate 100,000 to me. But I didn't say go and be gay, man. Oh my God, he went and did it, man. Ugh, dude, did it hurt, bro? I bet that shit hurt, bro. Man, you were a bottom, weren't you? I'm sorry, dude. Ay. You guys make me act like an idiot. No, Chris, you are already idiot. We make you comfortable to act yourself. Yes, this is true. I'm sorry. Yes, I had dark hair. I don't know why I hear my dad speaking through you, John, but yes, I have dark hair. I have photos, videos of me. That's the accent. That's not something he would say. He would say something like, you've heard, Gamoto something. Yes, I have dark hair. I have photos, videos of me on my other account, Shoshana. Oh, Shoshana, God damn it. I'm sorry. I know exactly who you are, Shoshana. God damn it. What's with the show? You just didn't want to be Shauna? So, yeah, Shoshana's got her own channel. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to her. Go and check her channel out. She does like AI videos, and she also does like shorts. Okay, Shannon. Well, now your fucking earlier comment makes sense about you were doing good on TikTok. Okay, good. No, I would say keep doing that, especially if you're doing like truther content. 100%. Why wouldn't you? Don't listen to the mind virus. The mind virus is going to be like anything to keep you unhealthy, poor, struggling, worried. So the mind virus is going to say, no, Shani, you're a fucking truther. If you start doing well, not only is that the demon realm helping you, that proves you're on the demon team. You're on our team because it's really the mind virus talking to you, but you're getting more attached to the realm too. Yeah, but the truth is, again, you're going to be here again tomorrow, the day after, the day after, the day after. I didn't forget you, love. I just forgot Shanahan was Shoshana. Damn, that's confusing. I'm sorry. There's too many names to remember. And I actually don't even have that many people imagine if my channel actually was big. I wouldn't be able to remember any fucking buddy. That'd be the downside to having a big channel. The upside is the message gets out to more people. Potentially, if there are donations, you would be able to make a living out of it. And but the downside is you would probably lose the personability you have with people. So what I would do is I would probably just because I check Discord every once in a while, I would probably just make Discord my main thing to communicate with people. And then just have the stream be as big as possible to try to make it where truth is workable. But I just don't. Again, is it my belief that would never happen that makes that always manifest? I don't know, but it is very difficult for me to believe that this reality would work out for somebody like me. It's great to see you online again, Chris. Thank you, Kazak. I appreciate that. I almost lost my mind for a second there. Then I had a couple good weeks. It's good sometimes when you almost lose your own mind, I think. What up, T? Hi, what I miss? An hour and 19 minutes. Gamma to Spitty Su. Oh, Ramotos Pitisu. Oh, no. No. Why would you curse me with that, John? Το σπίτι μου είναι, είναι the, how do I say only thing? I don't know how to say it, but το σπίτι μου είναι the only thing I got, motherfucker. Chris remembers that thick booty. What are you talking about, thick booty? You knew I was a booty man. What you talking about, man? Quit bringing up them big old booties. Send one of them big booty girls my way, man. Shit. Is there a Dookie Discord? There is. Well, I haven't really put my description in the bottom of any of my recent streams or videos. I kind of just leave a little comment that addresses the title, but it doesn't matter. But some of my older videos, you could go click on. It's in the description. What is my Discord? I think it's just my name, isn't it? Chris Sedaris or something like that. Chris Sedaris at discord.com or some shit like that. What is my Discord? Or let me go just look real quick. I still have the video description thing. Oh, I stopped putting my Discord in my. Oh, no, here. Yeah, Chris. Okay, here. I'm sorry. I got it. Oh, I do have a TikTok. So I made the TikTok. I haven't done anything with it yet, though. Did I make it? Yeah, I must have a TikTok because it's got the number. But here, look. Look in the chat. My Discord channel. Christopher Sedaris, number 5869. That's my Discord. So get your ass on TikTok. Mo Sampson really wants a thick cock. He's gonna manifest a little big dick and tear that coochie up so slick trick. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't listen to these demonic words. That wasn't me. That was the mind virus rapping through me. Get your ass on TikTok. I don't know. I need YouTube to work. Shanna, I need fucking YouTube to work. It's not Shanna, it's Shauna. Is it Shauna? It's not Shanna, it's Shauna. Peace. What up, London man? You know all the curses. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's all my dad ever said. Isn't that interesting? That's all I remember as a kid growing up. I mean, I remember the basic shit. Like, I remember the basic shit, but when it comes to like speaking now, and I'm not too good anymore. He made me have a huge booty in there. Oh, I did. Oh, so I did. And some tiggle booties, honestly. You had the whole package in that video, I would say. And some so I would say that whole channel revolves around making big giant booties, but like even to cartoon proportions. That's kind of what I do on that channel or whatever. Just it's silly, but you know, it's, I enjoy it. It's fun. You know, it's something to look at. He made me a highlight of my life. I'm glad you liked it, love. But I enjoyed making it. But the thing that sucks is if I use people's faces, it's very difficult to get those scenes. Like when I use your image to make those scenes, it's very difficult for me to add like a big booty. Those scenes where you have curves like that are very, I mean, man, it just failed prompt. I'll be trying to do 4 at a time. And I might get 1 out of like 10 attempts of 4 at a time, like 40 attempts to get 1 prompt. And I remember I sent an email to Veo saying, your limitations are probably putting more of a strain on your machinery than anything else. Your processors and all that are having to process this information to see, because it'll get to like 40%, 60%, and then it'll say, oh, this video didn't work. Something crossed our boundaries. And it's like, dude, you're using a lot of processing power for nothing. You guys are sitting there burning up your system. Like if you just took away the limitations and made what I asked you to the first time, you'd probably be using a lot less processing power. But anyways, they're stupid and they don't understand. Anyways, cool. Haha, my dick is fine, actually. Oh, oh I thought, wasn't it you, Mo Sampson? You said you were going to manifest a 10-incher? Like trying to rhyme with banana. Oh, so your name is Why is there an R in there? Is there an R in there? I thought you said your name was Shauna. And I said, take off that show, Shauna. Isn't that what happened? Your name's Sharna. Pronounced like banana? So Sharna? Sharhana? I don't know how else say that, rhyming with banana. Oh, Shanna. Shanna with banana, I think is what she meant. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Bro, you got to stop drooping the S word if you want YouTube to work. I know. Laugh out loud. You're getting blacklisted for sure for some of the words you drop. Yes, bro, but just for fun. And that was this is how stupid I am, Matt. I still need it to work, even though I'm a goddamn idiot. Isn't that crazy? That's how stupid I am. You know, Shoshana's right. I should just get on TikTok and make shorts or something, like 30-second clips. What do you make on there, Shoshana? Is it like didn't I subscribe to you on TikTok? Man, I got to go look at it, but I got to go figure it all out and look at how she's doing it, if it's working for her, but just for fun. Oh, just for fun. Bro, get one of them. Anyways, I don't want to give sex advice. Anyways, I'm English, so it rhymes with banana when I say it. Oh, banana. Oh, nana. Oh, so your name's Sharna? Is the R supposed to be there, or was that a misspell? Is it Sharna? Banana. How would an English girl say banana? It would be banana. So Shoshana. Shoshana. Wait, I'm fucking it up. I don't know, bro. Or do that. I say, bro. So it rhymes with banana. 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 Shoshana. So your name's Shoshana. I'm going to keep calling you Shoshana, though. Suano. Man, y'all are trying to kill me right now, bro. I know a little bit of Greek. I don't know all this banana language. But banauna. Sauna banuna. Why are you guys trolling me, bro? Now my own people are trolling me. It's unbelievable. Help. Help. Oh, wait. I forgot. When I call out to the Lord for help, nothing ever happens. It always falls on deaf ears. What am I wasting my time for on this stream? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. I've sort of come to terms with my. Some people would say insanity. I would say uniqueness. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Shoshana. What's up? I just shaved my beard off. I look like a retard kid now. Oh my God, Brooke, you did it. Dude, once you have a beard, you never shave it off, dude. You look like a creature from another dimension. You look in the mirror and it's like, you see like a fucking weirdo looking back at you. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Look at this little weak chin, man. Ugh. I don't like it. And I don't even got a big beard. I mean, you can see the shape of my fucking head, but I have but still, I don't know, like hides my weird, ugly face. My beard still hides the weird, ugly face. Oh, wait, I'm not helping you, bro. Or no, wait, I'm sorry. Let me think about this for a sec. I have to be caring in this moment, too. Brooke, you look just fine without your beard. As a matter of fact, when I got my wild beard trimmed, everybody on stream said I looked better. I didn't think I did, if I'm being honest. I didn't think it. I thought I looked like a pussy. But everybody on stream was like, man, Chris, your beard looks way better. I didn't get it professionally done. It was actually that my family friend that I mentioned a few times. She did it. She's like, did it with scissors. So she's like, that looks better. And then everyone's like, oh, it looks good. So maybe sometimes the way we think looks good ain't always right. You need 2 TikTok accounts, one for the big booty and the music, and other for truth or stuff. I think you would blow up. 6 to 30 seconds, 1 minute hooks. What do you mean? So make my clips 30 seconds, but go to 1 minute if I have a song that has a chorus or a hook on it or whatever. What do you mean? 30-second, 1-minute hooks. What does that mean? I don't understand. Man, you know what I need? I really do. I need, like, that buddy I told you, that dude Ben I knew from school, whatever, fucking super bodybuilder, steroid freak. He fucking he's like, you need to date a younger girl. And I was like, bro, I ain't with that shit. What are we gonna talk about? Fucking Britney Spears or something? Now that's old, actually. That is old. That is my era, sort of. Why? I mean, I don't know why. What are we gonna talk about? Fucking I don't even know. You know, whatever a new girl would be into or whatever. He's like, no. When you're with a younger girl, the older I get, the more I'm like, dude, I wish I really had a younger girlfriend. Because honestly, if I had a younger girlfriend, forget all the like sex or trying to bang a young chick type shit going on. Just to deal with all the tech shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, do you know how to do TikTok? Can you just do it for me and then I'll just make the videos, right? Okay, you know how, okay, just please do all this shit. Like, I'm just a man and I'm retarded. So I need you to explain exactly what you mean to me. So 2 accounts start with the big booty shit, the truther shit. It's so weird. The Archons tricked me to generate some juice loosh. What? What do you mean? Don't listen to those little fucking retards. Bro, the second you start feeling bad, know that you're being attacked by them. The second, even if it's you feeling bad on your own accord as an empathetic, caring person, it's still them. They manipulate. They're little motherfuckers. They just want you to feel bad. Don't feel bad for nothing, for nobody. They'll even use people around you to judge you and make you feel bad for you being you. They're little weirdos, the Archons. They're a bunch of weirdo motherfucking demons. Little weirdo gamer boys. Creepy fucking 12-year-old fucking little dorks. They probably got their ass beat, got their lunch money taken back in elementary school. Now they just hate everybody or something. I don't know what happened to them, but short catch 30 seconds to 1-minute videos. Oh, from 30 to a minute's what you were saying. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. You never fall for online scams, right? No. If you need deal, I don't order anything offline other than the big companies anyways. I guess you could say, like, I only order stuff from Amazon normally. I can't imagine getting scammed on Amazon, but there is another place I guess you could say I've ordered from that worries me sometimes, but no, because usually credit cards and all that shit will notify you when shit's getting weird, and like they have your phone number and all that, and send you a text like, did you order this purchase? And blah, blah. So even if I got scammed, I would nip it in the butt. Like the second I lost my wallet at the store, all I had in there was my debit card, and fucking I got on my cell phone instantly and canceled that shit. Had a whole shopping cart of shit too before I realized I'd lost my wallet. Somewhere between the car and the store, I lost my fucking wallet. Just fell out of my shit somehow, but I canceled my card and all that, shut it all down instantly. And I don't worry about shit like that. When it comes to ordering illegal shit, then I would be worried, but I don't do any of that anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you need any help with it, hit me up. I'll talk you through. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. How do I hit you up? We're on Discord, aren't we? You've also talked to me on Discord, didn't you? I'll talk you through it. I'm older than you, so no expert in tech, just learning as I go. Yeah, I'm using the age as an excuse for my level of technological stupidity. I stole it. It was me. I'm your daddy. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Bitch, little 6'1" boy, I'll come over there, man. I'll fucking get you, bro. Are you still with that same girl? I'll go over there, I'll slap her. Even though I love her so much, I'll go over there and give her a slap just to spite you. I'll slap your old lady. I say, get out of here. Give her a slap. I say, you gonna do something about that, boy? I'll lick my lips. I'm licking my lips because I do got cotton mouth right now a little bit, and I'm flapping my fucking mouth, but hold on. After I slap your old lady, I'll say, bitch, what you gonna do about that little pussy, boy? I'll come over there and I'll fucking kiss you on your lips and make you my fucking girlfriend, bitch. I'm sorry, man. I don't know why I got all gangster with you. You told me to call you daddy, bitch. You motherfucker, bro. You made me get all fucking ghetto. You fucking son of a bitch. Yo, Matt, you remember when I was getting on you about about your head till you finally snapped, bro? You couldn't take that shit. And I'm like, stop talking about my head. It's like, look at that big old head on that boy. I said, man, to knock out Matt in a fist fight, you'd have to drive a fucking Cadillac into the side of his face. With a head that big, man. I said, God, Lee, I might have to hit this motherfucker with a sledgehammer. I'm sorry. No, I don't understand Discord. Never been on it. Email me. Okay, email's what I'm good at. Thank you, Shoshana. That's going to help me. That's what I always wonder. I'm like, man, I hit up people. Man, I got old, I guess. I got old. No. Dude, I got old. I'm telling people to use an email. I always wonder why other people don't use emails. I'm like, why don't you just use a fucking email? They're like, yo, hit me up on this program or this new program. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't even want to download these things, bro. Like, do you know how to use an email? You ever hear of like gmail.com? Like, anyway, what did you steal, bro? You stole some shit? I forgot. It's out of place in the conversation, Matt, but I'm curious. If 1 minute, oh, dude, don't say it. I remember I seen that same clip the other day. That's funny. I seen that same clip yesterday, I think, of Gaethje saying that. If 1 man can hold you down, 2 men can R-word you. Like, damn, why would you even like put that thought in people's minds? I mean, no, I don't. Dude, here's what I believe. I know this is going to sound crazy, but it would take a lot of damage. I mean, them like breaking my ribs, maybe breaking my jaw, breaking my nose. But I think it would take 3 or 4 men to R-word me at least. At least, I would think 5 men, because you would need at least one on each limb. Not even that I'm Superman. Like I said, I'm 5'10". I'm a regular size dude. I'm strong for my size, whatever, because I've been lifting my whole life. But so, okay, I hate telling this story. I didn't want to do it, whatever. So when I was with my ex Melissa, she wanted me to emulate that. And she was 5'10", and she was athletic. She was actually in basketball. So she was an athletic girl. She had a nice ass on her. But anyways, she had thick thighs. She was strong. And she's like really fighting me. And I was telling her, like, this is impossible. Like, there's no way I can do this. This is impossible. What you're asking me to do is impossible. I said, I'd have to hurt you. Like, I'd really have to like choke you unconscious or punch you until you submit type of shit, like beat you type of shit. This is impossible. She was a strong woman. Could you imagine trying to R-word a strong man? There's no way. A guy that's like fighting for his ass, bro. It would take, I mean, I feel like it would take at least 5 motherfuckers to get me, bro. At least. Part of you, if 2 guys R-word you, man, part of you wanted that shit to happen. I don't know. You weren't really fighting that hard or something. Don't talk about even a 60-year-old man. It would take more than just 2 guys, I think, to R-word them. Don't talk about my big ass head. I'm sorry, bro. But think about this. Oh, you stole my wallet, you motherfucker, bro. Now I am going to talk about it, bro. Think about this, Matt. I mean, we're way too old to ever just start MMA. But anyways, if you were like 12, I would say this to you. If they legalized headbutts in MMA, bro, you would be the baddest dude on the planet. Because with a head like that, bro, you'd be able to knock out. You'd be able to knock out 2 Francis Ngannou's. Just be like, your head would smash into these motherfuckers, bro. It would hit them. It wouldn't just hit them in the head. It would hit them in the fucking shoulder, the hip, the thigh. It'd be like getting hit by a punching bag. I'm sorry. Anyways, where's V and her gold bars? I'm manifesting V. I'm trying to manifest V, Shoshana, but she just won't come. V, come. Oh, wait, maybe I'm in a dark state. How do I get to positivity? Damn, it only takes 1 breath. That used to take me like sometimes it would take me like 30 breaths, 40 breaths to finally calm down. Nowadays, it only takes one, maybe two. I'll try to manifest her, but I don't know. We were just talking about artwork stuff, so that's really dark stuff. We have to start talking about like angels and how we end up here. I don't know, Brooke. It would only take one man if you saw me, Chrissy Sweet Cheeks. Oh my, that's a good. You know, I kind of like that name, Mo. I think I'm going to keep that one, Chrissy Sweet Cheeks. That's a good gay nickname for me. No, I could do it myself. I'm coming for that booty. I told you, motherfucker, you better have $576 million, motherfucker. $576 million. And I know you don't. I know you're only worth 3.7 million. I looked you up. You think I don't know who my friends are? I know everybody, Matt. My friends, my enemies, even my potential enemies, I know them. So you better get checked before you come checking these cheeks, pussy boy. I'll fucking come check you, you little bitch. I'm sorry. He's going to bring the ghetto out of me. Matt, you're doing this on purpose. Quit fucking around on my stream. If you were serving life in jail, would you be clapping cheeks in jail? Hell no. Bro, are you crazy? How so Shauna's asking this. Jesus, you know, I was about to say, can we calm it down for the ladies? And then I look at who's asking it, and it's Sir Shauna. Are you guys all lost your minds? What's the date today? Oh God, February. It's February 1st. It's February Comedy Month. What's going on with everybody? I'm glad you guys are actually joking and shit. To be honest with you, I'm glad. Like, hell no. How would you get your? I can't even answer this question for you, Shoshana, because if Mo Sampson asked me that question, I would have said, "Bro, how are you going to get your dick hard?" Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. They're disgusting. The environment's disgusting. It's disgusting. You're in prison with some sweaty, hairy ass man, and fuck no. Let my ass up. Segrist is a mouth user type of guy. Oh, I'm a fuck you, motherfucker. Why are you guys talking shit to me today? You guys are trying to anger me. I sort of am, actually. I don't mind using my mouth if I'm doing it. Who you talking about, though, T? You're talking crazy is what you're saying. You're trying to say I'm over here sucking dicks, motherfucker. So that's a yes, then. Oh, I would clap cheeks in prison? Ooh. You know what? Now that you mention it. Y'all ever seen the suds of soap going down the crack of a man's ass? Yeah. Just so you guys know, that wasn't me. That part wasn't me. That was from a movie, but you know, now that you guys mentioned, maybe did you guys ever watch that video I told you guys to watch? Prison sex, the world's most insane prisoner or whatever. Prison Sex is a good song. Oh, I haven't heard it. Or maybe I have, and I just didn't know that was the title of a song I've heard. But dude, go watch that shit. I mean, you want to talk about some crazy motherfuckers, dude? If you guys want to talk about all this weird, crazy shit, go watch that dude. That dude's all about that life. That motherfucker says. me and my buddy Serm, my gaming buddy Serm, we used to imitate this dude after seeing that video. Shit, we imitated that dude for like a year after seeing that video. He's a woman. That dude was just crazy, bro. Crazy. The dude. So I'll give you guys what I remember about it, but still go watch it. The dude he's interviewing is African, and he's like really African, bro. This dude looks like he would turn blue if the sunlight hit him, type of African. And the dude interviewing him, I think, if I remember correctly, is a British guy or Australian guy or something. Maybe he was a bald white dude. I can't remember, but what is it called? Oh, Most Insane Prisoner. I think that's the title of the video. Just put that into YouTube and you'll see he's interviewing. But he said to the dude, he's like, what happened? I can't remember what he said to him, honestly. The black guy with glasses talking about booty. Oh no, that's the booty snatcher one. I've seen that from Joe Rogan talking about the booty what were they? Oh, the Booty Bandit. That's what they called him, the Booty Bandit. World's toughest prisons found it. Yeah, that dude's crazy, bro. That dude's about that life. Like, you want to talk about prison? And he says to him, he said, what did he say to him? They asked him, he said, what do you do or something? He said, I have sex. Oh, that's what he says. He goes, I have sex with a man. And he's like, ugh. And the dude interviewing him's like, well, no, I was like, ugh, but the dude interviewing him goes, he's like, what did he say? He said, does that make you, oh, are you gay? And he goes, no, I'm not a gay. And he goes, what about the guy that you're doing it to or whatever? And he goes, he's a woman. He goes, then he goes, I face him. I do it facing him. He's a woman. I'm like, oh my God, bro. This dude's like, man, this dude ain't playing. I can't, I don't know. Hold on, I'll go find it. I'll just share the link. Well, I mean, I'm talking about it on my stream. Maybe I should just take a second to go find it. Most insane prisoner ever. There he is. 8.5 million views. Yeah, I know this motherfucker. I know exactly what he looks like. I think that dude's image, the image of this dude's face is gonna haunt my fucking nightmares till the day I die. Look at this dude. This dude is evil, bro. This dude's coming to get you. Go watch that shit, bro. That dude's crazy. He's a woman. And the dude's like, well, he's, I mean, he's obviously not a woman. He's not a woman. Y'all are in prison together, but and you're facing him. So I'm pretty sure you could see it pretty easy. Maybe that's how he justified it. He said that because, is that what he said? That because I can face him? Or he just said basically because I can do that to him, he's a woman. That's the way he believed. Fucking weird. Like, nah, dude, you're definitely gay, bro. You're definitely gay. You still did it. I don't care what excuses you use to make up the shit you're saying in your head, motherfucker. You still gay. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's gay. They should get that African dude to interview that guy, and then he could ask him, "Why are you a gay?" And he would say, "No, I'm not a gay." And he'd say, "You are a gay." And he'd say, "No, he's a woman." And he'd say, "No, he's not a woman. You are a gay." You know what I'm saying? It would get real intense. Makes sense to me. The man plows, the woman receives. It's logical. Wait, what? I don't get it. The man plows, the woman receives. It's logical. Wait, it makes sense to you? It makes sense to you what that? It makes sense to you what the crazy prisoner dude's saying? Oh my God. Dude, are you crazy? Oh, this dude, Mo, you've lost your fucking mind, bro. That dude. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. If I can really hold him down and say, hey, I'm facing you. You're a woman now. Gotcha. Oh my God. Yeah. That's the way it works. Now that I think about it, maybe that African guy's on to something. As long as you can hold the guy down. What I could just wait a sec, but anyways, it is what it is. It's not the gay if he is a woman. That's funny. I know. I realized it after I realized what you were saying. I didn't realize what you were saying completely correlated to what I was talking about it, and I was trying to read it out of context like an idiot. But anyways. Man, no wonder that shit wasn't hitting good. Chris, would you off yourself or get life in prison? That's a hard question to answer. Hmm. You know, well, the truth is, well, okay, I hate when people answer questions like this, but the truth is, I could off myself in prison. So I'd probably choose the prison route because if it was so bad in prison that I couldn't deal with it, then I would probably off myself while I was in prison. You know, you start a fight with the wrong gang, you're dead. So it's easy to get killed in prison or to off yourself. Even you could hang yourself with your sheets from your fucking prison bars if you really want to. Uh, But if I had to choose, no, 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 Chris, you either die now or live until you're 93 years old in prison. It's instant death. So I know it's a hard question to answer. What are the measurements? Like, what do you mean? How long do I got to be in prison for? So I would do it for a month, probably. But if it was so bad, I'd probably do it for a month because I always just wanted to see what it was like being. I've never been to prison. I've been put in a holding cell several times, JDC, uh, and I've been to jail between holding cells. But and I was in the Marine Institute for 11 months, which was really a program. It was sort of like jail, but it was everybody in there was like real bad. I actually don't know why I mean, I sold an ounce of weed. I was a felon, but I sold an ounce of weed to a cop. I didn't see what I was doing as so evil, man. These kids were fucked up, dude. Like the kids I was in there with were fucked up compared to me, and I was fucked up. Chris, would you? Well, so I'd have to see what prison was like. Maybe it'd be chill. Maybe I would enjoy the month there, playing cards with people. I don't know. As far as like not getting pussy, dude, I ain't had pussy in a minute, anyways. Like going another stint is not that big of a deal to me. Bubba wouldn't let you unalive yourself in prison. Oh, Big Mama Hurt would come and get me. So actually, what's funny? Actually, this isn't funny. This is sadistic. But that guy I just said the name, Big Mama Hurt, was an actual prisoner here in Florida. It took a bunch of guys that he R-worded, dropping weights on his head to kill him during one of his workout exercises or whatever. And he was doing bench and they crushed his head with weights. But it was like 8 of them. They all teamed up against him. He actually goes against what I'm saying. They must have been really little guys, though. I mean, but supposedly this dude was gigantic. Like he was so big, it was hard to believe unless you were around him type of dude. He was like 400 plus pounds or something, big giant dude. And he would, so I don't know if Eddie, so one of my coworkers just got out of prison. His name was Eddie. And this is what he said to me. He had a biohazard. I still remember him. He was pretty cool. Except the one time he tried to start a fight with me, it got pretty ugly pretty quick. But um, he had just got out of prison, and he was telling me about Big. I mean, I'd heard about Big in the program and just being in the system. I had heard about Big Mama Hurt, and it's kind of something we joke about. Yeah, Big Mama Hurt's gonna come and get you, boy. She's gonna get your booty, but the truth is, this dude was so big that he would solo R-word guys. And he actually was living proof against what I'm saying. So I guess if you just have a dude that's so fucking gigantically huge, like some 6'8", 450-pound monster, maybe what I'm saying is wrong, I guess you could say, but like you could say average dudes like 5'10" to 6'1", like around that range. Once you start getting into giants, maybe that really could happen. I don't know, but supposedly that's what he would do. And this is going to get graphic. It may get gross. I'm sorry, guys. If you're all adults, whatever. I was hearing this shit when I was 17, but and Eddie was saying to me, he said, "Motherfucker," because I was saying to him back then, I said that motherfucker wouldn't rape me, and he said, you want to bet he wouldn't get you? He said, you're exactly what he wants. You're exactly what he wants. He's like, you're a little white boy with a round butt on you. He's like, he's coming to get you. I was like, no, he ain't gonna. And I'll try to trim it down. I said, he ain't gonna F me in the butt. These weren't my exact words, but you guys get what I'm saying. I said, he ain't gonna F me in the butt. And he said, F you in the butt? He's not gonna F you in the butt. He's going to grab you by your throat. He said, I seen him do this to guys. He said he grabs you by your throat with one hand. He grabs them by their thigh with his other hand. And he holds them up and sucks their winky. He said he's not coming for your ass. He wants to S your D and humiliate you. I was like, what? He wants to S my D. And I'm like, why? I couldn't understand it. I just couldn't understand it. It made no sense in my mind. But anyways, he was like, yeah, he said, and he'll take your booty too. But no, when you first get there, he's going to take the front of you first or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess I just wasn't ready for prison talk. I was like, well, that's serious. Bubba, yeah, fuck Bubba. Dang, what the fuck? Yeah. Prison ain't a pretty place everywhere. Sometimes it gets dark. And one sec, guys. Don't look. Oh, my back. Gracie, what are you barking at? No, she doesn't. Sometimes she barks. I think just to let me know she's on patrol because she loves the attention she gets. The second I walk out and I make sure that the bad guys aren't there, her tail's waggling or wiggling, whatever the hell. I said waggling. Her tail's wagging. She's like happy, just to see me. She just let me know, hey, Pops, I'm out here on patrol. I know you're watching, pretty girl. I know you're a good girl. But she's a good dog. She likes to give me a heart attack every once in a while, but she's a good dog. Actually, it hasn't been a long time. Again, if there is one, thank God for that. Because when she does that shit, I actually get a heart attack. So like sometimes I'll take her to go potty, and there will be a stray cat. We have a small farm near here. They have guinea hens. They like to just come hang out, which I enjoy it. I love it. They all get in the yard and they're like, just like the crows do that. The crows, sometimes I'll throw the crows meat. I like the crows, but the guinea hens, and if something catches her, man, she's like, and when I tell you guys she's fast, everybody says that. Oh man, she's real fast. I'm telling you, she's fast. She's fast, dude. like a bullet quick. So usually where I take her potty from where I'm standing, it's about, you could say, let's just say 50 feet this way. And I can see my road that goes to another road that I can see down that road. And I can see almost before the bushes are in the way, you could say thousands of feet. She'll be out of line of sight before I get to the end of the fucking house. Before I can get to the road to see where she went, she's already gone. Like she's so fast, it's hard to believe. Like when she zips past me, you can hear the sound of it. She like literally creates wind. Anyways, she's just a super fast dog, and she'll do this shit where I'll take her out there sometimes at 3 a.m. And man, a cat, a stray cat, or a guinea hen, or a bird, or something catches her, man, and she fucking darts. And from my perspective, it's in the pitch black. You know what I'm saying? I can't even see her. Man, when she does that, my heart fucking I almost have a heart attack every time. Like, I'm out there yelling her name, Gracie, like I don't like that when she does that. But that's the only thing about her. Other than that, she's pretty much like a perfect dog. She just does everything. She's super adorable, super lovable. Loves to cuddle. Fucking she's just a good dog. She likes attention a little too much. Like she's sort of what's that word? Attached or imprinted. No, it's more like a needy word. She's sort of like 3 hours, I think, is her limit. Once I do 3 hours, she's already like, okay, that's enough, Dad. Like, fuck, get out here and play. Like, I'm bored. Like, this is enough fucking you closing the door on me. Clingy. She's very clingy. So that's why I started getting up and out instead of letting her get agitated, I started getting up and opening the door and letting her in, petting her for a minute, letting you guys see her, and letting her out and closing the door because she's very clingy. But I love it. It's like, again, it's sort of annoying when I'm trying to stream, but I love it. Like, I love the fact that she needs me in her life or whatever. Nova does the same thing. We have a lot of stray cats in our park as well. I usually have her off leash at night. So what do you have right now, Matt? Do you have Nova's a cat, right? How many cats do you have? Is it just one cat you have right now? How many pets do you have total? If you could afford the upkeep, would you live in like a house where there's a bunch of animals? Like parakeets, fucking cool exotic birds, fucking ferrets, like the cute house animals that people get. Ferrets are super cool, bro. If you like playful animals, you guys know what a ferret is? It looks like a skunk, but it's more like elongated. It's like a mix between a hot dog, one of those wiener dogs, and a squirrel, like a squirrel or a skunk sort of. They're cool though, bro. They love to play. They can bend their fucking head all the ways around. Like you can grab their bodies are super long, and you can like wiggle their butt, and they'll turn their head all around like and get your knuckle. Like they're super flexible and play, and they play. They love to be. They just love playing. What are they called? Ferrets. Aren't ferrets meant to smell real bad? No, not well. If you keep them up, any animal, but animals do always sort of, even dogs and cats. I mean, if you're not vacuuming and shampooing constantly and cleaning the furniture that they jump up on, that's the other thing she does that I can't shake her of. At least she doesn't destroy it. She does jump up on the couches and the bed and blah blah blah. But baby goats, dude, goats. So if I owned a farm, goats would be one of my favorite animals to hang out with, like to just hang out with, pet, maybe let them fucking try to do their little ram shit. And I'd grab their horns and fucking play with them. Goats look cool. The goats jumping around me and make me happy in my miserable life. I think there would be a limit, maybe a parrot and dogs, possible one cat. So the truth is I am sort of the mind of detaching. And for me, the less responsibility that I have in my life, the less attached I am to this reality, right? Like having to scoop the pooper out and, pick up the dog poop and I just, I like having no responsibility in this life. So there's that. But if I wasn't that way, and all of a sudden became the same way I was, you could say 10 years ago, like animal lover guy. There's tons of shit. I would love to have a fucking I always liked orangutans. I always thought they were super cool. I always wanted to pet orangutan. And they're not little. Like, dude, you're in just if you're sitting next to a real orangutan, you're in just as much danger as if you're sitting next to a lion or a bear. Like that thing could easily rip your body in half if it wanted to. Like, so it's not like these things are weak, but they seem harmless to me. All right. Like people walk right up to wild orangutans. They kind of just like look at them and they don't attack. They seem sort of gentle. So having one from a pet would probably be really cool. Would I dress him up in human outfits? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it'd probably be kind of cute to see him in some overalls or something. Oh, Nova's a dog. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Mine's skinny too. Nova does the same thing. We have a lot of stray. Oh, Nova's a dog. Nova's a dog. 75-pound Malamute. Oh, that's one of them little. Oh wait, Malamute. That's a. Let me go look that. That's no Malamutes are decent sized dogs, right? Malamute dog breed. Oh, you're talking about oh, dude, that's almost like a husky. That's similar. That's like a chow or a husky. Alaskan. Oh yeah, Alaskan Malamute. Okay, so they're similar to an Alaskan husky. Is that an Alaskan husky? Is that the same thing as an Alaskan husky? I skipped over that. I don't know how I didn't see that comment, but honey badger would make a cool pet. Dude, they're really like just the epitome of you can't win every fight, but you're gonna fight every fight, motherfucker. I mean, honey badgers Wolverines, they're basically like the same thing. I mean, they I don't know, they're the same thing to me, but uh, man, they don't care if it's an elephant. They don't care if it's a giraffe. They'll fucking try to beat this motherfucker up. It's like, God, you really got a lot of heart in you, motherfucker, don't you? They're the epitome of fearless. So are cats, honestly. Domestic house cats. A house cat will run up onto a fucking brown bear and claw at it. Like, they're fearless. They really don't fear anything. Their reflexes are good. If you watch cats move in slow motion, you realize why they're so comfortable around everything else. They see everything else sort of moving in slow motion to them. Usually, if you want to scare away a wild animal, move real quick, your hands in front of you, like real quick in odd directions, like show them that you can move quickly, and that'll scare them away because they can't move that quick. That's actually a tactic that works sometimes. Try it on your own dog. Start playing with your dog and start moving your hands all sporadically, like weird, quick movements in front of you, and they'll start running away from you. It scares them. Them barn animals would be fine outside. Barn animals? Oh, ferrets? Ferrets aren't barn animals. Or which ones are you talking about? What are some coping skills you have? Coffee, marijuana, streaming and talking to other like-minded truthers, or watching truther content. Oh, and hanging out with friends and family. People that I enjoy. I want a AI wife. Go get one. I think that exists. Doesn't that exist? Aren't there like kids falling in love with their AI girlfriends or whatever? Isn't that a thing already? I remember hearing about that like a year ago. Oh, you want like a robot wife, you mean? Like a physical one? An android? You want a fucking android, bro. You want shelf ass Halle Berry coming in your house, no pun intended, and doing chores. That's what you want. Malamutes are bigger than huskies. What? Dude, but Alaskan huskies have pretty eyes, dude. Does your dog have pretty eyes? Look, this Malamute's eyes are brown, bro. He don't got the pretty blue eyes, though. I like huskies. Their hair's very nice looking too. When they're well kept, their hair's very nice. I mean, there's a lot of hair everywhere, but Malamutes are bigger. Oh God, so you definitely have a hair issue, bro. I like it when Sam pronounces Malamute the old way. Who's Sam? Sam who? What up, Mahash? Have you been here? Why am I saying what up to you? I think that was your first comment. Don't bring up Sam. Shalom, Shahana. I will keep Sam out of my mouth. I once knew a woman named Android. Don't become AI gooner. I like this reality. I'm sorry, I got this all fucked up. I like this reality. Some days it's not bad, but most days it's, especially if I start thinking about it, man, it gets dark. What's wrong with gooning? What is gooning again? I know you guys told me, but I think I forgot already. What is gooning? I wouldn't rely on weed as a long-term coping mechanism, good sir. Oh, fuck. Dude, I should quit. All right, New Year's resolution, 1 month late. I'm quitting marijuana for 1 day. What up? So that it feels good on the second day. I'm sorry. Reality. Salam. Manishma. Gooning is splooging. Well, what the fuck is splooging? Gooning is when men masturbate in a trance-like state. What? Usually brought on by edging. Hours of watching porn. What does that mean? Edging? Usually brought on by edging. Hours of watching porn. Who watches porn for hours? Like you would don't just put on porn until you got an erection and fucking rub one out real quick. I don't take that long to fucking rub one out. I mean, goddamn, what are you like 5 minutes going at it still? Fucking, like, what? Geez, what kind of fucking stamina do you got? You over there fucking the female Flash or something? Like, her hips just go like. Everything that feels good here is bad for us. Oh, that's definitely true. Ahaha. My comment put you in a trance-like state. Ironic. Yeah, it did. It really did. I was like, what the fuck am I reading? Gooning is when men masturbate in a trance-like state. That's usually brought on by edging hours of watching porn. What do you mean by that? What's edging? Edging is another sexual thing. You should try it. It's a self tease and you become retard. Really? It sounds interesting. I mean, if I knew what edging meant, edging is another sexual thing. Just blew his mind. IQ drops. Watching porn like Sting hits it. IQ drops. It's where you almost. Okay, so that's what I thought you were saying. Edging is where you don't bust one off. You just kind of stay near it. Chris is like an innocent baby. Dude, I really am. That's why I say I'm a vanilla lover, bro. Some good old fashioned dick and pussy, and I'm happy. You guys are talking about all this new age fucking edging. I'm edging. I'm watching porn and jerking off almost till I go into a trance like state. Do they really enter a trance? What do you mean? What are they really like? Like, what do you mean? Is this really a thing? Are you guys fucking with me again? You guys are trolling me. Just thought it might be addicted to masturbation. You do that over and over until you become enslaved to the object of arousal. I thought that's what watching porn was. Isn't porn the object of arousal? We'll have a good old fashioned dick and pussy. So, dude, I remember there was this Asian dude, and he was this Taoist or some shit. I'll say he looked great for his age. He really did. He looked like he might have been in his early 50s, but he was like 70 something. So I don't know. Maybe his little edging gooner thing is good for you. I mean, but he was saying to do something like that. He's saying, no, you don't release it. You hold it in. And he was like saying like basically gooning or whatever, like to not let release and to just keep holding it in. He said, and then the sex will become so magnificent that you will enter a sex-like trance state. Oh, and you'll experience true sex instead of ejaculation. Oh, and I'm like, man, this motherfucker's retarded. What's this dude up here talking about? You guys are talking about people really are doing this shit? What the fuck, dude? And it's called gooning. Okay, that's fantastic. So Sting the singer had sex for like 24 hours or something crazy like that. 24 hours. So I did, I guess you could say like 16 hours once. And bro, that I had what you would call Indian burn, rug rash, whatever on my dude, that shit hurt so bad the next day. That shit hurt so bad the next day. They get so it's not like she had an issue with dry. Well, actually, at the end, no, it did start to go dry. Actually, on like the last hour, she did start to sort of go dry. But well, I guess that's probably what did it. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter, anyways. But we were young then. Nowadays, man, shit, girl, I'll give you about the best 30 seconds of your life you ever had. Another day, another conversation about dicks. I'm sorry, man. It happened. It keeps happening. I don't know. That's insane about Sting. Perhaps this is what inspired Desert Rose. I don't have much of a sex drive like that. Actually, when I was hearing that shit about Epstein, I was like, man, that motherfucker's got a hell of a sex drive for a dude his age, doesn't he? Do you know what he's like grayish? He was like had to be in his like late 50s and shit. And I was hearing, and then he would have sex with this girl on the plane. And then before the plane landed, he would have sex with a second girl. And then when the plane landed, he'd enter a room with new girls and he'd have sex with one. I'm thinking, God, Lee, man, this motherfucker got a hell of a sex drive. What is he using? Jesus Christ. See, because that's not natural. Bro, because I'm 42. I know what natural feels like. I'm 42, and my sex drive is very minimal. So I don't know if it's, who knows? Maybe he was injecting fucking sex serum up his ass or something. Taoist is right, 16. Wow, that's insane. Epic. This is on Avatar. Yo, what up? What up, ass Crackistan? Boomer Jams 9. Boner Jams 9. I'm sorry, guys. Sex room. No more boner talk. I want that. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. To just even for masturbation, just to have the drive to want to ejaculate again. I don't care. Just when your sex drive is low, it sucks. I mean, that's the truth. That would be the only reason I would have ever thought about taking testosterone. But if I do take it, I can no longer claim to be a natural lifter. It is what it is. I personally believe it's a personal belief of mine. I don't know why I'm on this righteous path to stay natural. It's because I always believed in it. But if I always said, if you even use steroids or testosterone once, you are no longer natural. You can't claim to be a natural lifter. So that's taking to increase likelihood of cancer. So I heard the day before yesterday that people that take testosterone, or maybe it was steroids, I can't remember now, but one of them, they're basically the same thing, according to the guys that do this shit on fucking line or whatever, like More Plates, More Dates, or Greg Doucette or whatever. His name's it's not Doucette, it's his name's Doucette. Isn't that his name? Greg Doucette. That's a weird name. Isn't that for a dude that became super popular as a guy that lifts weights? His last name is Doucette, like do another set. Greg Doucette. But he talks about but he said that both of those are the same thing. Steroids and testosterone is the same thing. He said people just call them different names. But then I've also heard people say if you take trenbolone, which is a type of testosterone, that it's not the same thing as the other one, whatever the fuck. Oh, testosterone. So I don't know exactly the way it all works, but taking testosterone is still cheating. It's still taking steroids. And it makes dudes look way younger, way more muscular and healthier than they would have ever looked naturally at that age. So it's obviously doing something, but it's cheating, but it thickens the the walls of your fucking heart. It thickens the walls of your fucking heart, bro. It's like, what are you doing? You're committing suicide in slow motion to impress people with muscles? Is that literally what you're doing? You're crazy. So part of me is like, I'll show you that you can get a decent physique without that shit. Even though I'll never have a steroid guy physique. It's just impossible to do naturally. It's impossible. I have good genetics, trust me. It's impossible. There are kung fu practitioners that practice by punching their own balls. I told you guys, martial arts sometimes really ain't that good. Can you find videos of people constantly kicking their balls and then don't feel anything? Oh my God, no. I've never looked for that. You probably start testosterone if you get injections from your doc. I think so. Older hoes are in heat when they are 45 plus years old. They need D constantly, dude. Really? Maybe it's a part of their programming to keep the race going, right? Like, shit, man, she's getting older, No, but wouldn't it, if that was true, wouldn't they maintain the ability to have a baby later into years? Why does their sex drive come on after they're too old to really have babies? I mean, 45 is getting there. There are women that have had babies into their 50s and 60s and shit, but that's super rare. Most women stop after like 40, they can't have a baby. So why would their sex drive go up when they can't make a baby? That's weird for survival, isn't it? Wouldn't that sort of disprove the theory of evolution? Like, why would they evolve that way? They should have had the hella high sex drive while their machine, their body, was able to produce a baby. I feel since I shaved my beard, my T levels dropped. It's like people's named Dennis are more likely to become dentists. It's true. Really? Oh my goodness. It's a stupid simulation showing its ugly face and its ability to control humanity yet again. It always does. Yeah, they get mad horny when our dicks stop working. Classic Dookie Boy Realm carry on. That's funny. That's around the age when a man's dick stops working, and around 40, 45, it's like then they get horny. That's really weird, actually, when you think about it like that. Huh. And then they have to, and then think about it from their perspective. They're suffering too. Isn't that crazy? Like they're horny. So they're sitting by idle. For them to be a loyal, good woman, they're being punished too. So now they're injected with, I'm super horny, and this dude's dick don't work, and I have to sit next to him for the next 40 years until we die of old age, getting no dingling. So it's bad for both of them, isn't it? Because and then she leaves him, she starts getting some dingling, and then he's now been cheated on, and his heart's broken, and this realm just creates shit. What does taking estrogen do? It turns you into a woman. It gives you man boobies and the fucking doesn't it? If well, I know if your testosterone levels get fucked up, you start having a man boobie. Uh, Old hoes are gonna sneak out at 2 a.m. and get D even if you can't get it up, dude. Damn. Stripe's been working in these streets with these old hoes. How do you know all this shit, bro? How do you know all this? Are you sure? Bunch of old horny old women. Maybe I should go to bingo. I'll find the baddest fucking 60-year-old chick in there, bro, who's widowed to a rich dude. That's what I need, bro. Just make my life easy, honey, please. I hate this hell realm. I don't want to get up and go to a hell realm job every day. Make my life easy, honey. I love you. I need to start taking testosterone pills because I'm at the age where the dick stops working. Oh no. Dude, I just hope I don't start like losing my ability to work out, and that would really suck. Like not getting pussy at this point, I'm used to it, but not being able to work out would really fucking suck. They promote the younger men's sexual development. They become the teacher and the mentor to them. Who? Oh, interesting. Imagine mom being 60. What did I miss? Yeah, they get mad, horny. Oh, that's crazy. What does, I don't know, old hoes. No, it makes you sexy. Oh, estrogen makes you more sexy as a man? No, it doesn't. Does it really? Doesn't estrogen? So, but a high testosterone makes you uglier. That's true because guys with high testosterone also go bald. Supposedly, gross granny maxing, milfs and cougars. Hey, baby, it is what it is. Milfs and cougars. Yep, find some badass 60-year-old widowed rich fucking girl. Whew, that's what I need, bro. Shelf ass 60-year-old. Hey, if there's any shelf ass lonely 60-year-old wealthy woman out there, mm, mm, mm. Stripe out here boning all the grannies. You gotta chill. Hey, no, more power to you, Stripe. What happens? You get off, you're happy. They get off, they're happy. What's if they were yelling out no, then I would say stop, Stripe. But hey, as long as you're both enjoying it, fuck them grannies, bro. PhD thesis, the evolution underpinnings of the cougar, an ethnographic particulatory study. And the truth is, unless you plan on dying young, unless you're going to be single for the rest of your life, you're going to eventually fuck a granny. Like you're eventually going to, like if you're in a relationship, even if you don't have kids, you're into all this, you're going to be with this person until you're both in your 80s or whatever, probably 90s, however good your genetics are. Unless you die early to some heart attack or some shit. You're going to end up fucking a granny anyway. So taking estrogen turns you into a skinny, frail, blue-haired, modern feminist liberal. Really, sugar mama. That's what. That's why I say, oh, look at these chemicals. Look at these chemicals in the cereal. I'm like, bro, go look at the chemicals in pink and blue hair dye, bro. Go check them chemicals out because those fucking dyes are really passing the blood-brain barrier. Like the same way that the food dyes were giving the little kids fucking like weird. They would act out and act crazy and they would scream and shit after eating food dyes and act all erratic. It does that to grown adults once they put it in their hair. The dye just like keeps seeping into them and they're just like permanently angry and estrogen filled. Who needs a dick when you got a tongue? Why don't we say like guys that say like you say like a micro penis guy or something. It's like, bro, I guarantee you I could get that girl off with my hands before you ever even using my dick. So I don't understand the whole. I just think guys don't try hard. They think, oh, if just entering my penis in this vagina doesn't instantly make her scream, I'm worthless. It's like, no, it's your lack of giving a fuck that's worthless. You ain't even trying, motherfucker. You're just laying there, or I don't know what you're doing, but maybe finding rich granny is way to live in this reality. Fuck yeah, why not? Especially if she still looks good. Bro, I go to the gym. I see women in their 60s that still look attractive. Do you guys go to the gym? I had a sugar mom in my 20s, but split up with her after the thought of plowing a 60-year-old when I'm 45. That bothers you, Mo? Was she attractive still? Yeah, Nicole Smith did that, married a rich old dude. Ah, good for her. Most hot bitches do that, man. I'll go with an older guy. Raffelli did too to get out of army service. Oh, really? He married an older woman? You can find 45 plus ladies with big asses at the grocery store, dude. They are always there looking. No, dude, not that's well, maybe at the grocery store. That's probably true. Yeah, you probably go to like Walmart, I guess, Publix, whatever. I'd say go to Home Depot. That's where I see the cougars out searching, bro. They're at Home Depot. Every time I go to Home Depot, there's some fucking, crop top. She wearing fucking booty shorts, trimmed booty shorts, like up in her ass type 45-year-old. Still look good too. Like I've seen them looking good too. But I see them at Home Depot. Maybe they're looking for a guy that's an actual handyman or something. I don't know, but I hope that trend dies, or just an actual dude that's got a job. I don't know what they're looking for at Home Depot, but too many fatties with lesbo green haircuts and tattooed on their titties. Strange days, dude. It's weird. Okay. Even the goth thing, as far crazy as that looked, I still sort of understood it because as rebellious as the look is, and you could still see a very attractive goth. I don't know what it is about that look that attracts them to it. It's like they're just trying to be unattractive or trying to be less feminine, trying to be ugly. I just don't get it. Why are you doing that? Like you're being so rebellious that you just got ugly. You cut your hair short, dyed it purple and pink, and gained 200 pounds, and got like what looked like just dirty, low level, shitty tattoos. Like, why are you going out of your way to look like shit? I don't get it, but anyways. Is that a trend? That's the mind virus, bro. That's the thing that plays the game. It likes laughing at us, tormenting us, making fun of us, using us for its little stupid garbage. It enjoys toying with us, trolling us. It's feminine. They have penis envy. Men don't try, so they don't. Dude, it's going to sound fucked up, but I always felt like if I banged one of them fat fucking pink-haired weirdo liberal chicks, she would probably vote for Trump the next day. I'm telling you, bro. That's what it is. I think that they're virgins and they ain't never had a good old dicking down, and they're just a little weirdo now. And they're fat and ugly, and now nobody wants to dick them down because of how they look, and they're just angry at the world. So they're dealing with sexual frustration, so they go to a liberal rally to yell out, "Women's fucking rights, fuck this place." And the truth is they're doing the same thing that I do, but I go to the gym. Mine is harmless and physically healthy. They go to a public place and just annoy a bunch of people and accomplish nothing ever. But anyways, they are programmed as fuck, programmed by Qatar. They are autistic. Maybe. They often are, yes. AUDHD. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're strange. In a nutshell, they're odd. They're strange. They don't look good. There's nothing appealing about them. They're nobody's. These weird liberal freaks are nobody's leader. No 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old girl should ever look up to these things and think that's what I want to be when I grow up. They are nobody in this reality, in my opinion. They sure as hell ain't a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you're a celebrity, you could play the good guy role. If you're a celebrity, you could play the bad boy role, right? You can what's that word I'm looking for? I can't think, it's slipping my mind now. Second fucking time on this stream. Stop traffic. Well, I mean, I am 2.5 hours in, but stop traffic to protest against climate change. Yeah. And all they really do is annoy a bunch of people just trying to get home from work that are already annoyed because they're in the slave system. Like that's all they actually accomplish. They annoy other poor slaves. That's all protests or these stop the traffic for the whatever, or that's all it actually does. It just annoys humans that are already annoyed. Can you give us a break? Can you get the fuck out of the road so I can get home to my kids? Like I want to look at you. You ain't changing nothing anyways, except the flow of traffic, you fucking fat weirdo. They're carrying buckets of water for others based on fabricated fake agendas. They are worse. Fuck feminist trash. I don't see. So I never had an issue with some feminist arguments, but what a current feminist is not an OG or original feminist. That's a weird new thing that has nothing to do with feminism. They've actually bastardized or demonized feminism with this new age weird shit. A woman should have rights. If a woman wants to work, she should be able to work. If a woman wants to vote, she should be able to vote. But you take something that's righteous and put it to an extreme, and now it's, I want to fucking be able to chop dead babies out of my body and you not mention anything about it and shut the fuck up and fuck you and I hate you and men are fucking useless and fuck you, men are pigs. And it's like you guys went from like needing some shit that makes sense to now needing the whole world to become a retard for you to fit in. Fuck you. Fuck you, you pink-haired weirdo. Go fuck yourself. Stop trying to, yeah, it's crazy. The organic portals. Yeah, that's all they are. They're the organic portals being played by the mind virus. Perhaps they are running frequencies in liberal cities. Man, my shit's like hella dry today. My fucking lips are actually like getting chapped. Dude, it was freezing out there. When I was looking at them fucking manatees, that shit might have froze my shit up. Yep. That was quick though. I mean, I was only out there for like 15 minutes. I mean, it was cold though. Windy too, man. Yeah. It's fourth wave feminism, essentially. Oh, I don't know which wave. It's to me, it's the wave of retardism, not feminism. Retardation. They hate us because they ain't us. They want to have a envy. They want a penis. Well, go get one, bitch. It's go to a local sex store and buy a strap on, you weirdo. Go buy one of them. What is it called? What the fuck is it? I don't know what they're called, dude. Like sex toys or whatever. Go pretend because you ain't gonna ever have a dick. So give up on that dream, sweetheart. I would call you sweetheart. I should be calling you sour heart. Live chat on you, Malaka. It is on. Yeah, they hate being woman. Carbon-based portals. I'm eating a pomelo. Oh yeah, don't forget to put on live chat if you haven't. Hydrating. I've been eating fruits the past 3 days now, like good amounts of them, but they hate that they bleed out of their coochie chakras, dude. That's weird. I mean, I wouldn't want blood coming out of my dick every month. That would be annoying, but like, hey, life sucks for all of us. Like, get over it. Why don't you hug a man when you see him instead of telling a man you hate him? Maybe men will treat you better. Why don't you say something kind to a man when you see him instead of coming to him with this predetermined idea that he's an evil bastard monster that's just out to get your pussy or use you and be mean and step on you in society? And like, why are you coming with all this cult-like shit? You don't know nobody until you know somebody. The innermost chamber of Solomon's temple is called the womb. Make of that what you will, as the vagina is an interdimensional portal. Oh, God. First wave equals women's suffrage, right to vote. Second wave equals more rights, equal pay, etc. Third wave. So I agree with second wave, up to second wave, be a succubus and sexually seduce men to take down patriarchy. On a survival level, if you have been kicked out of your home, you're a fucking young girl and you don't know how to survive and you need to do that to survive, I wouldn't blame you. If you're doing it, actually, if you're doing it just because you're lazy and you don't want to work, I don't blame you. Whatever, if you can do that, to fucking have at it. If a guy's stupid enough to put all his money into you. And fourth wave, current retardation. So third wave is arguable. Depends on the situation, but I'm up to second wave. Interesting, Mo. I didn't know that. Oh, the vagina is a portal to hell. Well, obviously, like uh, physically, observably, think about it. So the vagina is where you get aroused. You're a man, right? You get aroused. You want some coochie. So the vagina is the hole that attracts you magnetically to ejaculate into it. So it's the hole that brought life into reality, and it's the hole that spits life out into this reality. What is this reality? It's hell. The vagina is literally a portal to hell. There's no arguing that. I mean, if you think that this is a hell realm, but it feels awesome. Laugh out loud. It surely does. It's supposed to. It wouldn't. You wouldn't be so keen to bringing another soul into this shithole reality if it didn't feel good. If it actually hurt to have sex, you would think twice about bringing a soul here. Excuse me. I think Benedictine said that. He said sex should hurt. No coochie for a long time makes men age faster. Really? Oh shit, dude! I better go start getting some coochie. Whoredom is the oldest profession. Why would it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't ejaculating all the time make you age quicker? Because it takes a lot of resources for your body to make semen or whatever. I would think holding in your nuts would make you younger. Oh, maybe you need to edge. Maybe you need to practice Taoism or gooning or whatever the fuck, and just like, oh, like stay near ejaculation until you're in a permanent state of fucking, oh, dude. You know what's funny is I'm talking shit about it, but I've also never practiced it. Who knows? Maybe if I fucking practiced it, it actually works, and it'd be like the best feeling in the world. I become the world's number one gooner. I would never stream again. I'd just be back there on my bed holding my winky. Oh, oh. I'm sorry, bro. This shit's crazy to me. But anyways, uh, whoredom is the oldest profession. It surely is. It's one of the most attractive things to be sold, right? Even more beautiful than any painting I've ever seen. The female figure is even more beautiful than any painting. Is even more beautiful than any scenery I've ever seen. It's a great tool to get you. Those green hair feminists, woman, need to get back to sucking D and cooking good meals from scratch. Hey, I never said they weren't good cooks. They look like them. The majority of them probably look like they're great cooks. But why are gays so youthful? Are gays youthful? Have you no fapped, Chris? I have before one time for about a year. If you have and you were like on day 36 and couldn't take it anymore and found yourself humping the bed in light sleep state, oh my God, I never had that issue. Again, but I've never really, so I had a I was exposed to pornographic imagery at a young age. So I had a very high sex drive, super high when I was a child, to be honest with you, when I was like young, like, and even before grade school, like I knew what pussy was, what it looked like. I wanted to have sex with every woman I seen. My sex drive was unbelievably high when I was young, but I think that made it where it could maybe made it where it kind of cut out. Maybe I would still have a great sex drive now if I was exposed to sex later. Who knows? But I had a super high sex drive when I was young, and uh, but as I would say around 30, it started to wean off. I started like having days just like not interested, and yeah, you were like, man, this is actually a great point. Sex should hurt, or at least there should be an option to internally flip a switch so that you can just have fun sex. Yeah, dude. It's funny is they always snip a dude shit so that he can't bust off anymore or whatever, but they should put a valve. Why are you snipping it, man? Give him a bionic dick. Give him a little valve on the side of his little nuts where he's just like, like today's fun sex. We're switching it to on mode. You can clap her cheeks all day and not worry about nothing. And then you're like, okay, baby mode. Now it's fucking doing it. Should be a little valve. Put it behind the dude's right ear, like, baby making time. Yeah, just flip the switch. That is essentially you gooning. Blood away from brain into D. I thought that gooning wasn't bringing blood into your D because every man does that the second he's got an erection. There's blood into his D, and they're not gooning. I thought gooning would be bringing semen to your brain, not blood to your dick. The new internet level. Today is reproductive sex. Today is fun sex. Yeah, why not? But then there's the STD that'll get you typically hell realm. Every temporary pleasure comes at a price and not worth it. Oh, smart. Yep. We are in a disease reality. This is a chance you will take. How is the sex drive now after you realize that the vagina is the portal to hell? Well, I can't say it's any better, Triumvirate. But I didn't just realize that. I've known that for about like, I don't know, a while now, 10 years, 6 years, 7 years, I don't know. But I've known that for a minute, but it's not a nice thing to say. Well, technically you could say the meat shaft is the portal to hell because that's what the semen travel through. She has to give herself to you. That's true, but you don't have to. She could lay there and spread her legs. You don't have to stick your dingling in there. It's everybody's fault. It's everybody's fault. It's not just the coochie, it's the dick, it's the sex drive, it's the female figure, it's the shape of a woman's body, the butt cheeks, it's all that. The titties. A clitoris is essentially a tiny penis. That's what it looks like. Have you ever seen one of them steroid girls naked? Their clit looks like a little pecker. It's like, ugh, it's like a little mini pecker. It's like weird looking. It's like a mini. Well, I don't want to talk about it. Why are we talking? Well, this is humanity. This is humanity. Interesting. Oh man, that chocolate milk is fucking delicious, bro. I call it chocolate milk. It's actually coffee, but there's enough cream and sugar in that motherfucker to make it chocolate milk. What up, Choco? Motherfucker! Gooning opens doors. What up, Choco? How you doing, bro? Dude, like a runner's high keeps you in a high training heart rate. It reveals shit. Even Alan Watts was a gooner. What the fuck? Why'd they make this goofy name for it? They should call it Divine Lover. Make it sound like something angelic. Why is it gooning? That sounds gooning sounds like something like I'm about to lose my wallet to these fucking. Hey, these kids are out here gooning, and I'm like, that means they're about to jack me for my wallet or something. Gooning don't sound good. There was only one female bodybuilder from the past that was super hot, and that was Corey Everson. I don't remember her. I don't normally look. I mean, I ended up going and looking at what it looked like just out of curiosity, but I don't normally look them up. Like, I don't know their names and shit, but I don't know the names of any porn star. Like, how would you know a porn star's name from my perspective? Like, you type in whatever you're in the mood to see, you watch a porn, whack your winky, and you might never even see her again. Chaco! What up, Chaco? Maybe laugh. Fuck yeah. I feel like shit. How about you, brother? What? You feel like shit about me? What do you mean? Why shit, Chuck? What happened? Back in the day, Goon was a group of thugs. Yeah, Goon. And that's right. Goon and not Gooners. Yeah, so that makes sense. This shit ain't, or no, it doesn't make sense. What I'm saying makes sense is what I'm saying. This shit ain't healthy for your heart, dude. What? Oh, the weed or talking about this shithole reality or what? Too many reasons to count. Feel freaking restless. Can't calm down. Can't relax. Oh, I'm sorry, Chaco. It sucks, dude. I've been in that mode. I actually almost lost my mind recently. I was pretty close, which is weird. It kind of came out of nowhere. I always say there's a literal feeling you get in your head and in your brain when you're about to lose your mind. It almost like makes you cross-eyed. It's hard to explain. I'm not explaining it. Or googly-eyed or something. But sorry to hear. Hope it gets better ASAP. But I've been doing all right for the past couple weeks. I'm sorry to hear that, Chaco. Not about you, Chris. How about just in general, brother? Oh, I'm sorry, Chaco. I'm sorry. The general reality is a piece of shit. I wish I could fix it, but I just can't. I can just get on here and talk about it so you guys don't feel like you're alone and crazy. Chris, look up Sophia Costello. She has a fat ass, dude. Okay. I will look her up for you and a little bit for me, Strike, because I'm curious to see what she looks, what you consider a fat ass. Sophia Costello. Sophia Costello. Oh, she's a very nice body. Yeah, she's a very pretty young lady. Or there's like, which one's her? Oh, there's like 5 different girls here. Or never mind. I don't know which one of these is her. Uh, is she a wrestler? What is she? Is she a wrestler? You know, Johnny Chaco edging. What was good? Healthy for you. Oh, edging's not good for your heart. Really? How do you know that? Thanks, Chris. You're welcome, Chaco. Shanahan. Haha. When I close my eyes, I can hear you. If that makes sense. Hello. Yeah, now that I've seen her talk, I know her voice. Yeah, I can sort of hear her in her comments too. I've had experiences on my. Is that thing still going? Oh, it is still going. Um, Psychedelics that were so ecstatic, that so utterly otherworldly that there were no words for them. Once you know that state of consciousness are actually possible, this world no longer looks neutral or meaningful. It looks like hell. Yeah. Oh, I've experienced that too. Look up Bar Raphael. She was my neighbor growing up. I honestly I don't like looking up a bunch of different shit during streams. If you guys could just give me a link or something, let me just or I'd have to highlight like what you mean to look up, because usually I end up looking it up. I use bandwidth and the stream ends up lagging or slowing down, and a lot of times I don't even find who the fuck y'all are talking about. Anyways, I didn't find that. I don't think I found that last one. I mean, I might have seen her. There was a girl in them pictures that had a big old booty on her a few times, but oh, this girl is very pretty. Very pretty, sort of feline looking, almost feminine feline. She's cute. You grew up next to her? Yeah, I grew up next to a girl. She's dead now. She passed away, but she was gorgeous, man. I still remember. Actually, her and the girl that hung out with her were both just stunningly beautiful. They both ended up being gorgeous women. But so like that. Yeah, I had triumvirate. I actually had that euphoric experience from a meditation once. I've also had it on LSD or whatever. We know Shannon's voice from the Ascord server. Well, she's got her own channel with my cocky British accent. It didn't sound cocky to me. I don't think it sounded cocky. Oh, Cockney. You meant Cockney. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I like that accent. That's what Adele is, I guess. Isn't that what Adele is? The singer Adele. She's a Cockney accent. Laugh out loud. I'm bearing with your name. But I actually like most British accents. I don't. There's like one version that sounds real whiny that I don't like. That, but it's only when I hear guys. Or no, it is when I hear the girls say it too. It sounds kind of whiny. I do know. Like there's one where it sounds real whiny. I don't like, but other than that, they all sound very pretty. I like the English accents, but oh, I'm bearing with your name. Who bar? Yes, I don't know why. How'd she die? That's sad. I think it was drugs. I don't know. I left a comment on her thing saying how she was a beautiful girl and she was always very open to hang out with anybody. She was never judgmental, and she was a sweet girl. Israeli model Tal Berkovich died in a car accident a few days ago. Fucked up. Oh my god. There's a bunch of pretty tapped in individuals in England. Fuck yeah, there is. Adele's a shav. Oh, really? Hey, ask Kirsten. So I used to watch interviews. If you guys ever heard of Ushi Hirosaki, you guys ever hear of her interviews? If you never heard of Ushi Hirosaki, go watch her interview with Donny Osmond. That's a good one I like. That one's good. But she also did one with Adele, I thought she said she was a Cockney accent. But maybe I was wrong. But hey, yo, ass cracker still, motherfucker, bitch. What is my alarm going off at 12:30? 3:37. LSD experiences are always ecstatic for me. The ecstasy comes in waves. Yeah, me too. That's how it is with the shrooms. When I did have the moments that felt good, they only came in waves. They weren't just good. It was like, oh, I'm feeling really good. And it was like, oh, man, I don't like this shit. And it was like, oh, I'm feeling really good. Man, this shit is whack. Who would take this shit? Ugh. Came in waves. Wash it through the body. In complete darkness, I saw light coming out of my eyes. It was insane. What? Wait, LSD experience is always ecstatic for me. XC comes in waves. Washing through the body in complete darkness. I saw light coming out of my eyes. It was insane. Sometimes I see flashes or light or flashes of lights like blue, or I'll see like almost like a peach or pinkish looking type of flash of light in my mind's eye or in my brain, I guess sometimes. But I ain't never seen anything like light coming out of my eyes. That's more like light coming into my eyes. I went into a deep meditation last night and tried to exit the matrix with my mind. I felt something happen. All of a sudden, my son comes in screaming he hurt himself. Oh, have you ever tried? So try this. Lay in your bed, close your eyes, and try to move what you call your soul out of your body. Like force it out of your body in some direction. You can go right, left, whatever. Oh, the crows are back. They probably want me to throw them some damn meat. But so and like literally like stretch it. It's there. You'll notice that it's almost like a rubber band effect. It's not just like you're in your body and you're out of your body. There seems to be an almost rubber band effect force that is pulling you. You can like literally feel it stretching. Your soul's trying to stretch out of your body. And every time I do that, something happens in real life to distract me. Isn't that weird? You just reminded me of that. But anyways, I felt like I was close to exit. Son needed you here. Yep. Anyways, I'm off to have a good one, my loves. Take care. Take care, Shoshana. Shoshana, like banana. Oh, Shoshana. Shoshana, like banana. Because I say banana, you probably say banana. I think. I don't know. I've never heard you say banana, but how the fuck can you see lights coming out of your eyes? Like the guy from X-Men? Dude, like Cyclops. Fucking trying to be rat was laying there like fucking and there's fucking like white and gold lights coming out of his eyes. Like if he would have looked at you while the lights were coming out of his eyes, it would have healed you of all ailments, physical and mental. Take care, love. Have a good one. I forgot you were Shoshana. I guess I got more used to Shoshana instead of Shauna Haim, but anyways, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, all right, take care. And I was really reading fast and talking quick to get through them comments. Like, man, I need some medicine in me, boy. I'm fucking this sober shit's coming on. We don't do that sober shit around here, boy. Dude, my buddy keeps taking me for rides in his fucking he's got some super truck or whatever. It's like some fucking Raptor Ford truck that's got like 800 horsepower or something. But dude, that bitch is quick, bro. And that motherfucker don't slow down, dude. It does not slow down. It just stays quick the whole time. It's just like, it's like, God damn, this motherfucker's moving, bro. It's weird to be in a truck that big, driving that quick. It really is, bro. That thing moves, dude, and it's a big fucking truck. I mean, literally, you got to kind of step up into the motherfucker. It's a big truck. But that thing's fast, dude. Motherfucker, it'll definitely smoke my little fucking shitty Honda. That's for sure. Oh, man. That's what I needed in my life. Mahash and a good old hit of weed. How you doing, Mahash? How's life treating you today? Today's going to be a long boy stream. We're almost at 3 hours. She's about to start losing her mind. You're going to hear the scratching at the door. I'm surprised we went this long with only one interruption. Or did she interrupt? No, she didn't interrupt this time, has she? Huh. That's a good stretch. She must be taking a long nap. Anyways, life's good. I have a session in 2 hours. A session of what? How's life treating? Pretty good. Life's been actually very good to me the last few weeks, but I was still struggling a little bit. But like I said, I almost lost my mind a little bit. But then I've also been feeling really good. So I don't know. Just dealing with life as it comes to me. I'm a sort of go with the flow type of guy. So I just go with the flow. It's like I could fret about it, but what's that going to do? I say, oh man, life sucks and I'm gonna die and like, but it's just like It is what it is. Like, okay, that's all true. That's all true. This is shitty simulation where it seems like humans get suffered for sport. But okay, you like do it. Are we just gonna sit here and do it all day? I can do it on the stream but even on my streams, I can't do it the whole stream. It's like I can't do that for 3 hours, bro. I don't know if I could do that for a whole hour straight, but usually it's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I'm done venting, and then it's like, all right, back to being a human in this bizarre realm again. I always go for walks in complete darkness on LSD. What? In the dark, I feel embraced by the trees, and the moonlight breaking through the clouds feels almost supernatural. What the fuck? I've been tripping every weekend lately, and I still feel grounded. Dude, Triumvirate, send me some, bro. Email me so I can give you my address, bro. Send me some. Or no, don't send me some. Why would I say that? That's evil. That's illegal. You're not going to send me anything, you damn criminal. I knew you were a criminal when I met you. Get off the stream, you damn criminal. But if you were a criminal, hey, dude, hey. So I've only done LSD, I think, like 3 or 4 times total. I didn't realize my brother's done it like 30 or 40 times. I was like, damn, bro, that's like Psychonaut level type shit right there. God damn, motherfucker. But I love it. It's a hard thing to get a hold of. Hoping it keeps looking up for you. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. With your hope, it will. That's the way it works. If people wish nastiness and negativity upon you, that's what's going to come into your life. And if people wish, and people say it all the time, people say, oh, I'll pray for you. But if they actually were doing those things, it actually would help you. There's more to consciousness than we understand. We're all sort of connected. So you wishing positivity, if you truly are, I appreciate that, upon me will affect me in a positive way. Thank you. Hoping it keeps looking up. Thank you. Hypnosis session. Oh, you're going in for hypnosis? Tell me how that works out, how it is. I would love to hear about that. Has anyone had a migraine since doing LSD? Apparently it cures migraines forever. No, that's not true. I had headaches, or did I have headaches after I had my acid? I used to have headaches all the time when I was young, dude, almost every day. Headaches, and when I was real young, I would always have headaches and knee pains. Man, fastest car I ever is in was a fully done up Civic Type R hatchback. Legit thought I was gonna die. The thing never stopped accelerating, dude. When you get into an actually fast car, bro, it's like, whoa, this is quick. I heard those fucking Teslas are like that. Like they go 0 to fucking 100 in like 3 seconds and shit. Like crazy speeds. There were always sheets of acid going around my town. I've tripped out probably 100 times. Damn, Zane, you're lucky, bro. And it was weird in Florida. It was popular when I was a teenager. You could get acid pretty commonly, but it was right after that big bust they did. I was involved in that. The one that I talk about where I got busted. It was a big bust. They busted like 50, 60 people with that bust. But I don't know, maybe not 50, maybe it was 20 or 30 people actually. It was more like 30 people, but after that bus, I really haven't seen it around. I'm the hypnotist. Whoa, how's your brother's psyche still in one piece? I never said it was. Well, Zane, I never said it was. But cheers to my brother, who also went through a hellish, suffering, abusive childhood and dealt with all that beauty of this reality and poverty and suffering and struggling. Cheers to him. Godly. That motherfucker's hitting hard today. I haven't had a migraine since doing LSD. Really? That's interesting. So if somebody's saying, man, I can't get rid of these migraines, I'm just going to have to figure out a way to get them some LSD. Well, anyways, all right, I'm probably going to wrap this one up, guys. We're kind of just chilling now. So this wasn't entertainment. stream anyways. I mean, I did get on here with some pretty bad news in the beginning, but that's life. That's the way it is. You either deal with this shit or get it over with. That's life. It really is that tough. It's a really unfortunate situation we're in, and the deeper you think about it, the darker it gets. It's really bad. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.